Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me. It's Nordgar TV, and welcome to the inaugural running of the Nordtona 500. Welcome everybody to the stream here tonight. And oh, it's taken 2 weeks to get here. A lot of heartache, a lot of yelling and screaming, but we are finally here. 500 miles at Daytona. Thank you all for tuning in. And joining me up into the booth here this afternoon is going to be Earl Bland. How you doing there, Earl?
I'm doing great.
Wow, I am pumped up for this race. Let's take a look at the qualifying order as they get ready to roll off. Dave Swindell will take the pole, 47.122, and 1/1000th of a second right behind him. Adrian Sear in second position in the number 85. Benjamin Fuller in third. Justin Gardner in fourth. Travis Townsend in fifth. In sixth position, Mark Jackson. And in seventh position, Brandon Gardner. In eighth, Ryan Newman. Ninth position, Hoyt Smith. Thomas Lee in 10th. Earl, take it away.
All right, we got in 11th, Kevin Linden. Justin Bolton in 12th. Josh Rhodes in 13th. Chance Crum in 14th. Robert Cheney in 15th place. Victor Bartlett in 16th. Corey Heffley in 17th. Nevian Robinson in 18th. James Williams in 19th. And Chris Scala in 20th.
That'll round out your top 20. Sable, Howell, Griffin, Marquette, Bonesteel, Hall, O'Brien, Johnson, Akey, Brizick, Timpson, Simpson, Jones, Norris, Lee, Baker, Holt, Plash, Cozy Jr., Hunt, Barger, Malone, and Osranoff. That'll round out your top 43, ladies and gentlemen. Pace car going to be peeling off. It's time to go green flag racing. Bumper humping time here live on Nordgar TV. Great, 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 great. 101 viewers! Woohoo! Everybody need to calm down. They need to get settle down. The adrenaline pumping in these drivers. They know what's at stake here. The very first Nordgar inaugural 500 trophy up for grabs here. 2 weeks to get here. Drivers put up through a lot of crap to get here, and I am happy, happy, happy. Dave Swindell takes the pole, still out front. Willie lead, lap number 1. Coming through the tri-oval across the stripe, and he does. Big Dave Swindell in the number 1 machine. Coors Light Naked Lady gonna be taking lap number 1 here tonight at Daytona. Number 36, Kellogg machine, Benjamin Fuller pushing Swindell down the back stretch. It's gonna take him about 3 laps to get up to speed, but man, they may be up to speed already. 202 miles an hour coming down into turn number 3.
That's a really ballsy move that 36 is making there this early already, trying to get ahead of the pack there.
Not a lot of places to go there, Earl, here early on with such a full field. These guys going to have to just line up and drive and tick some laps off if they want to keep their cars safe to the end of this 500-mile race, baby. Lap number 3 here at Daytona, and I can't think of a better way, Earl, than to do a crank it up, bitches. In the 36, they're going to switch up front. The rest of the chase group going to try to pull them in right now. 36 out front, number 1 in second position. 36 Benjamin Fuller, Dave Swindell, the 85 of Adrian Sear, and Travis Townsend in the number 13, all running up front here early on at Daytona. Along with the crank it up, we're gonna do even something better, something better, something better. I love doing this part of the crank it up, bitches. There we go. You guys want to hear Daytona? The sounds are everything. Crank it up, bitches, crank it up. And we got a pack that's fallen way behind the main group, Earl.
Those might be the players, though. Those are the ones that are saving their stuff.
This race is checkers or wreckers. It's all or nothing. Second place don't mean squat. Down the backstretch, and we got Royalty landing there in the backstretch right now. We see the 747 landing there in the back of Daytona Speedway here. Don't know who that will be. We'll maybe get a special surprise here later. On board.
My camera crew away from yours. They're all on track today.
Mine are completely hammered, Earl. They started at 6:30 this morning. Yours truly, Earl, was standing in front of the liquor store before it opened, and people thought I had a problem.
I told you to get out of the way.
Down the backstretch, 2x2, 20 some odd deep. A lot of guys, they are falling to the back. This is going to be their strategy. The big one looms over every one of these drivers, Earl. You were down on the track trying to qualify for this. That's got to be a big part of their mind right now.
Yeah, I think that's why you're seeing a lot of guys breaking up, splitting up into these packs. They're just for that one to come out and take the front pack, the middle pack, or all of them out.
Fuller up front.
3 packs now.
3 packs, yep. 3 packs right now. Fuller up front. Sear on the outside trying to make a move. Being pushed by the number 39 Nordweiser machine of Mark Jackson.
Oh, wrecking in the pit road.
No yellow flag yet.
He kept it down below the line.
Who was that? What number?
I'm trying to go back. Earl Hall.
Earl Hall, down off early. There's a pace car, he's not doing anything. We got a new lead change up front. Looks like the 39 gonna take the lead now. Mark Jackson out front, the 83 right behind him, a chance. Crum, first and second position. Dave Swindell. Sorry.
Number 66 made contact in turn 3 and got the Earl, and which made a direct count on the pit road. He's got a little bit of damage.
91 viewers, we keep falling below 100. Let's get up way above 100, guys. Need your help. Get your friends and families logged on here. You're not going to see this event again for another 365 days. So let's tell everybody about it and have a great time here this afternoon. This event deserves a lot of viewers. These drivers put up with a lot of crap, Earl, and so did you admins.
It was tough, but it was worth it.
Lap number 11 here at Daytona Speedway. Lead change after lead change as everybody switching up front, trying to ride. Now they're all starting to come out single file now, Earl. We got a car down off. That's the number 49 of Earl Hall, getting ready to come back up in the draft after early pit road problems, getting loose and getting a little bit of damage. He's going to come back up onto the track. A couple of laps down. 43rd position, the number 49. All 43 cars still out running right now. Full field, guys.
49 coming down for repairs.
49 coming back down pit road for more repairs on his Chevy Impala machine. Not a good day for Earl Hall, Earl.
I guess not.
I just wanted to say that and say Earl twice in the same sentence, meaning two different people. All right, we got a whole bunch of fan clubs out there right now. People rooting for Swindell. I saw a bunch of people rooting for Rudy earlier. Rudy didn't make the race, but he still got his fan club. We got some Aussie members out there all the way joining us from Australia. Thank you very much. From the land down under, we appreciate your viewership here. Cheering on your driver, Kevin O'Brien. Where is Wilms? That is a good question. Wilms there in the number 28. Wilms,
sixth place.
He's in 6th position right now, running up front. Chance Crum gonna be your new leader now. He takes the lead here at Daytona, being pushed by Victor Barlett. Barlett there in the Jeff Gordon retro scheme, number 42. That's 24 backwards for the Jeff Gordon lovers out there, and yours truly, actually right now, wearing the Jeff Gordon jersey. I am all raced up right now. I got all my racing attire on. I am happy, happy, happy. Movement on the outside, the number 3 and the 33 trying to hook up, and they got to get those bumpers square to be able to push through the tri-oval here at Daytona. No more spectators, please, guys. It's lagging the server. If you're a crew chief or a spotter, you've already received your password. But we please ask that people watch this on all the streams. There are some admin streams and behind the scenes going on as well. I've asked the admins to put their links up if they're listening. Go ahead and put them up again. And Eddie, maybe you can help out with that, being that you're down there in the chat. You can get everybody else's stream up there in the chat for me. I can't read. Oh, and the 39 down below the yellow line. Ah, come on, guys. He's falling, and Swindell comes down pit road. Lap 15, unscheduled pit stop for the pole sitter. And so is the 39 of Mark Jackson coming down. Earl, what do you think?
16 laps in, and we got 42 cars still on the lead lap.
What do you think this is going on with Big Dave coming down? Is this a piece of strategy between him and Jackson that no one knows about?
I don't know. That's iffy. I wonder if he got damaged somehow.
He might have a little early for Big Dave to be coming down on pit road. And there he is. He's coming off a pit road right now, so there must have not been too much damage. But it does look like maybe a partnership has been formed between the number 1 and the 39, Big Dave Swindell, and the 39 of Mark Jackson. Jackson running in 19th. Swindell scored in 22nd, giving up the lead to come down pit road. Not exactly sure. Hopefully we can get some news down on. We have pit road reporters down there. Hopefully they can come up and give us an update. Thank you very much, Eddie. You the man, Eddie. Up front. Back up front. Is everybody starting to single file it now? And this is probably a smart move, Earl, on all these drivers' parts to go single file. There is Justin.
I'm still wondering what it is Swindell we're trying to pull off there.
I'm not sure. We're going to have somebody run down there. I know Wendy Venturini is busy, but Dick Berggren, he runs real slow. So the driver's starting to single file up. Barlett out front. No, yeah. And you know what? I don't know if this was a piece of strategy or not, but there's Swindell and Jackson right there, and they're about to go a lap down, Earl.
If they can hold it where they are, everybody else behind them's got to pit before they do.
Lap number 19 coming up here. Barlett out front, Crum in second. And they are reeling in the former leaders. We see a lot of movement going on though toward middle of the pack, and we had a whole bunch of driver interviews earlier this morning, and I apologize to some of them. I wanted to try to get to everybody, but just time didn't allow it. We couldn't do it. They don't do it in real life, couldn't do it here either. Time didn't allow it, but that's what almost every driver said, is they were worried about mid-pack, Earl.
Yeah, because you can't really, in that pack, you can't get any speed. You can't get out of that pack. You can't get ahead of anything. Like we watched yesterday with the two guys pushed out in front, the pack behind, they started racing each other and was slowing each other up. It caused them all to not be able to catch that leaders.
The outside lane making moves, and tandems look like they're starting to be formed here. That's the 17 and the 36 right there, trying to make the outside work. 17 of Corey Heffley, and the 36 up high. Oh, and he's trying to stay out of everybody's way. The Kellogg's machine has run out of milk. I repeat, the Kellogg's machine has run out of milk, and he's going to lose the front half of the draft.
Yeah, looks like
Earl Hall has taken his vehicle down behind pit road, and they're back in the garage checking on his vehicle. I don't know if he is going to make a return. Unfortunate there early on for the Earl Hall camp. .500 miles, Earl. Trying to run 500 miles, there's nothing more depressing to a race car driver than be taken out in the first 20. Due to an equipment failure, or even a little bit of an incident right there. It's got to be heartbreaking for Earl Hall.
Yeah, I personally was rooting for him.
Well, I know why. But meanwhile, up front, and Big Dave Swindell in the 39, they're going to get caught by the leaders. Chance Crum out front right now. Dave Swindell scored in 41st, getting ready to go a lap down, as Crum and Barlett on the outside. They are going to try to put them a lap down. And you know what? As a competitor, if I see Swindell on the inside and I'm getting ready to put him a lap down, I'm getting a little happy. Because Swindell, a very tough competitor out there, Earl.
Yes, very fast as well.
But he's trying to stay there.
Meant to me. And it was a work of art. He put a lot of time into that setup. So a lot of these drivers.
Yeah, a lot of the drivers did. They worked all these last 2 weeks during speed weeks, tweaking their car, and it is Daytona. Anything can happen, and I don't know. I don't know what these guys are doing, but again, maybe they know something that we don't. But now the leaders are going to have to use the, well, they're still on the lead lap, but just barely. They're going to have to use these guys at the tail end of the lead lap, Earl, to draft with. They're being forced to, and maybe that was the plan. I don't know. I want to know. Somebody get down to Swindell's pit and grab grab his his crew chief's boots and figure it out, because we need some information out of that. Meanwhile, up front, Heffley takes the lead. We got somebody up in the booth with us now. Who that? Hello, say something. You're live on the air. Hello. Nope. Lap number 25. 25 out of 200 early on in the going, and we see tandem starting to form, and we see a lot of space between these guys.
Joined your channel.
All right, I had to go down there and do it myself. Dick was being slow as hell.
Okay.
It's strategy. He said if he can stay where he's at and hold it, they're in good shape. So.
Well, okay. So strategy on the part of the 39 and the number 1 crew. I know those two are teammates, and they work together off the track all week long to keep all their stuff under wraps. And I got to tell you, Earl, I'm not sure how I feel about this part of their strategy here.
Like you said earlier, I guess they know something we don't.
Well, they are holding it as of right now, but they are at the tail end of the lead lap. And Heffley there in the 17, he scored in first, but Barlett going to take it right there. Barlett, your new leader. Another lead change here at the Nordtona 500. And man, am I excited, Earl. I've been taking a lot of flack, as well as you guys, all these speed weeks. And I got to tell you right now, so far, I'm very happy. Happy. There on the outside, Barlett and Crum trying to make a run, trying to put Big Dave Swindell down a lap along with Jackson. Swindell to the high side. Here come the leaders. Swindell is going to go down a lap here in just a minute, or maybe not. When we spoke to Swindell in pre-race, the pre-race little party we had there, we got to interview a bunch of the drivers, and Dave said that he had a plan and he was not going to tell anybody what it was. But man, going a lap down as you see him go here, Earl, I'm not sure that was the plan to go a lap down.
No, I doubt it's part of his strategy, but he's working pretty good there, trying to keep himself on that lead lap there. I just hope it doesn't cause a problem there for the leaders. Oh no, oh no.
Oh, they are wrecking. Wreck number 1. Coming out of turn number 4. No,
yeah, did my radio sound bad out there?
There's a yellow flag. Finally, iRacing. Good Lord. Oh, strategy may have just bit him in the ass, Earl. Let's take a look.
Yes, it did. Mark Jackson took a blunt blow there. Went right back up into the wall.
Number 39, caution flag comes out on lap 27. First caution flag of the afternoon. Let's take a look here, coming down the back stretch here. This will probably, the accident comes, actually, let's fast forward a little bit. The accident comes through the, out of turn number 4. So let's see what happens here. There you see Swindell and Jackson on the outside, trying to stay on the lead lap. 17, he comes up a little bit trying to make his engine breathe. Oh, and the 39 just turns. I don't know if that was a blow. You know what? I bet you it might have been a net code. Let's take a look. And if it was a net code, man, I warned the drivers in the pre-race meeting to be aware of that net code, that it has been happening all week. And let's see here. 39 right behind Big Dave right there. That is your pole sitter. Barlett on the inside, Crum in the 83. And it just...
if it wasn't code there, I mean, when you come into that corner and you're pushing, you're tied in and you're coming out loose. And that might have just what had happened that got Mark Jackson there.
Well, Yep, and that's exactly what happened because he's not square and he's not flush underneath the back bumper of the number 1, and he hooked himself. I've been saying it for 2 weeks, Earl. You got to be careful when you're pushing somebody, and he hooked himself, and Chance Crum going to receive the blunt of it right there as he hits him in the driver door. Barlett gets into Swindell, our leader, going to have damage to 17 up in the wall. And not exactly sure that that's what the Swindell camp wanted over there. 85 going to receive damage as well. And here comes Ryan Newman there in the 12. And Ryan Newman going to receive passenger side damage right there. And now it looks like the guys that were, you know, almost a mile behind these guys got a shit-eating grin on their face right now, Earl.
Yeah. Playing it conservatively in the back there is going to pay off. Like the players were probably in the back. They were playing it smart.
The 36, he checks up, and he checks up so hard he gets into the wall and going to cause another accident. And the 34 are going to come down. And Mom and Pa Gardner, let's see if your kid gets through there in the number 27. He is going to get through there.
Right now we got Joshua just sitting on the pole. Chris Scala is second.
That was not a net code, ladies and gentlemen. That
and we
was
got Dustin Lee in third.
Oh, and Gardner, Mom and Pa Gardner's other child, they're in the 43. He's going to receive a big piece of that action right there in the Kellogg's Cornflake car, the number 36. Come on, cameraman. There must be some fat people humping over there in the RVs. They keep wanting to put it on film. We can't put that on film, and nobody wants to watch that anyway. Hooked bumpers. So let's head back up live. Caution flag number 1 comes out on lap 27. Who's coming down pit road, Earl?
Josh Rhodes, Chris Scala, Dustin Rhodes, Michael Norris.
Pit road stops, lap 27. We're going to see a
Simpson.
big bunch of the field come down. A lot of guys, they want position. No, that was not the big one. Absolutely. That wasn't the big one. Everybody in chat's calling the big one, Earl. That wasn't big.
Swindell must have some damage. That's the 3rd time I've seen him hit.
Dustin Lee pulls out in front of him there. He gets out before Swindell even is able to get down. So, yeah, Swindell did receive a little bit of damage on that. And there he comes down to his pit stall, number 1 pit stall, and he slides through it. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Well, that was damn close, though. He almost did slide through it. There's the Wheaties machine. Number 13 car in big trouble, smoking real bad. A lot of damage on the 13 car. Driving the 13 car. 13 car, pit road crew doing nothing. 13 car, that's Travis Townsend. He's in big trouble here. All right, so caution flag comes out lap 27, Earl. Have you had time to catch your breath yet? I sure haven't, but I'm going to now. A lot of smoke, a lot of damage, and the 13 going to take it behind the wall. He's got to take it back to the garage. That's the number 34 right there. That is Trevor Arnsworth. Sorry, Aswornoth there, one of the rookie qualifiers. He's got a bunch of damage as well.
Benjamin Fuller's in front of him. Looks like he's trying to get his stuff fixed as well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you head over to the admin channels as well and give them a follow as well. But we're at 89 people. Come on, guys. Let's see 150. Come on. We need more people. We need more people. These drivers deserve the exposure that they're getting here tonight on Nordgar TV. And we want triple digits, ladies and gentlemen. We did reach triple digits earlier. Let's do it again. I don't care who you got to call. I don't care who you got to Facebook. I don't care who you got to Twitter. Get them in here because you're seeing one hell of a good race so far here at Daytona. A lot more drivers coming off of pit road right now. That's a 54 of Michael Norris in the Napa machine. The 32 of the Red Bull, Kevin O'Brien. There is your Aussie driver. There you go, Australians. There is your driver, currently scored in 35th. getting service to his machine right now. Chris Scallon, the number 5, Strickland Propane, Hank Hill. I'll tell you what, machine. I can't do Hank Hill's voice, and you know what, Earl? If I have a voice at the end of this, I'll be thankful.
More beer. Keep that thing cool.
Damn it! I got a pound. Pound! Everybody, take a drink. It's caution flag number 1. Everybody, pound a beer. That's good stuff. Nordweiser, good stuff. Pardon me. All right, let's check in on some of these drivers, see where everybody's running right now. The order going to switch up a little bit. No, it ain't, because they're going green next time by, Earl. Our leader, Thomas Lee, in the number 33, is going to be restarting first. Barlett in second. In third, Scott Howell. In fourth, Justin Gardner. In fifth, Justin Bolton. Where the hell did he come from? And Eric Sable. These guys telling me they're going to ride in the back for the first 150 miles. Well, that went out the window quick, Earl.
Green flag.
Green, 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 green! I love these restarts, and I love doing the crank it up on the restart. So let's crank it up again, bitches and non-bitches. Guys want to see what these drivers are going through? Let's go on board with somebody. Riding on board with Kevin Linden, currently scored in 7th position. Eric Sable on the outside in the Blue Deuce, number 2. And look what we got here. Looky, looky, looky. Look who's coming to the front. Justin Bolton challenging for the lead right now. And he's got it, Earl. Bolton didn't wait long.
No, but he's got Hunt and Sable coming up there. I bet you they're itching to steal that away from him.
But you know what, Earl? It doesn't matter how many laps you lead. The only one that matters is lap 200. And these guys, I think, have realized this for how long it took them to get in here and how hard it was to qualify for this race. We had an earlier driver. Oh, 3 wide up front, 3 wide. Bartlett, Bolton, Sable. What's gonna happen? I don't know. Bartlett to the front. I can't wait to see how many lead. We've had at least 10, 12 lead changes already here, Earl.
I think that was the 40 paying Bolt back because he left him on the outside 2 laps. You're going to meet a lot of friends and a lot of enemies out there real quick.
Coming down the back stretch at 202 miles an hour here at Daytona Speedway live on Nordgar TV. Thank you all for tuning in. We're at 92 viewers. Let's crank it up, crank it up, crank it up. We need more viewers. Let's go. Triple digits, people. These guys deserve it. This race deserves it. A lot of time, work, money, and effort was put into it. And if you guys do like the stream and you want to say, hey, Nord, you're doing a great job and you'd like to contribute, that chip in button's down below. You're not required to do it, and I'm only going to ask once, but if you feel the need to buy good old Nord a beer and help pay for this whole race, any donation you can make is much appreciated. We got a bunch of cars going off below the yellow line, a few laps down, getting out of the way of the leaders right now, Earl.
Playing it smart, but going a lap down.
They're 3 wide mid-pack. I'm getting scared, Earl. Lap number 40 of 200 here at Daytona. Oh, baby. To the bottom in the 28. He's moving lines. Bolton out front, Bartlett in second, Sable in third, Gardner fourth. Oh, Earl. Earl, who do you like to win this sucker?
I can't play favorites.
Sure you can.
I don't want any of them to win. I want to keep that trophy up there on the shelf.
Earl's been...
they can all wreck, all I care.
Good old Earl, he went out to the trophy store, and you know what was funny, ladies and gentlemen, he was emailing me pictures from the trophy store, wink wink, and we had a good time picking it out. But Earl, you did a good job. It is a beautiful trophy, and you know what, I didn't even get to put my hands on it, so I'm kind of sad about that fact. But these guys going to receive a really nice gift for winning this race here tonight.
Yeah, nothing like the cheesy iRacing official races. You actually get something you get the whole look at. I think, ask Eddie, I think when he got second place, all he got was a lousy certificate.
Yeah, he did, and actually I still have a screenshot of that certificate for him.
I think I do too.
Bolton on the inside, Sable on the outside. Sable and Bolton, not the best of friends out there on the track, and they rib each other a lot during the league, but Sable going against the grain right now. Sable wants to lead this sucker in the blue deuce, the number 2 Polaris Chevy Impala. Sable takes that lap. Sable back down to the bottom. The 21 going to fall in behind him. I hope these guys can behave here for another 170, 60 laps. 33 on the outside. That is Thomas Lee. In the 37 is Scott Howell. Howell there in the the snap-on machine running in 4th. Barlett back to 5th. Gardner in 6th in the number 43. James Wilms in 7th, and then the number 9, Marquette. And there's the number 31.
34 fixing to go lap, another lap down. They're going to pass it by.
Where's the number 34? There he is. There he is. There he is. That's Trevor Aswernoth. Aswernoth, one of the rookies, making his way into the through the heat races. And well, what do you got to say about the rookie right here, Earl? Welcome.
He's a lucky person.
Welcome to the big leagues, son. And he may not. He's probably not an actual rookie, but he did qualify in the rookie races. He did receive a lot of damage there on that first exchange there. 1 caution flag so far, lap number 44. Oh my mama. Wow, what a race we've been seeing so far here, Earl.
Yeah, all that practice and those past 2 weeks are starting to pay off.
Eric Sable talking to him, and all I heard for 2 weeks is, I'm staying in the back, I'm staying in the back, I'm staying in the back. And look at Eric Sable right now.
Yeah, once they see that space, they can't help it. They have to jump out there.
Bolton back to the lead. Barlett on the outside. Let's go further back in the field and take a look at all the guys that have been falling back. There's Swindell. Swindell has gone from 41st to 23rd. Earl, how in the hell is that possible? He is back on the lead lap as well.
Who?
Dave Swindell back on the lead lap in 23rd position. That's bad news for a lot of these drivers. As we look, we have 36 cars still on the lead lap. We are running the lucky dog. 36 cars still on the lead lap. Everybody else receiving service. Really starting to spread out now.
There he is.
On board with Chris Scala.
We're going to try to catch them, but they're breaking up into tandems now.
On board with Chris Scala in the Hank Hill machine, running in 33rd, behind Dustin Lee in the number 51 Hendricks.com car. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the ticker is not the best. It's the iRacing ticker. However, all the other ticker programs out there lag the game, lag the broadcast. And if you watch anybody else that uses it, you'll know what I mean. Simple is better. That's why I try to keep it as simple as possible so you guys can see the racing instead of seeing 400 things on the side of your screen. That's what us broadcasters are here for, to answer your questions and get you all the information you need and not put it up on the screen to take away from all the great racing here at Daytona Speedway. Uh-oh, 3 wide coming down the backstretch. 4 wide coming down the backstretch. 5 wide coming down the backstretch. So you guys better tighten up. 5 wide coming into turn number 3. They all back off. Now we're back to 3. Oh, Earl, I almost had a heart attack.
I'm speechless. I can't believe they held that together.
Unbelievable. These drivers showing absolute restraint as Eric Sable in the blue deuce takes the lead again.
That was all. Oh no, he was out there blocking already this early. It's a ballsy move. He's going to make some enemies out there. They're going to put him in the wall.
Well, he's going to have to watch because he's going to need help to win this sucker. And you don't want to be hung out to dry on lap 199 out here. You need to have a friend, you need to have a partner, and you need to decide who's going to win the race. No, I'm not recording locally because it lags up the actual broadcast. Don't worry, it's fine.
I'm recording it.
I wanted to do it in 1080, but with this many viewers here on Nordgar TV, I wanted everybody to experience the Nordtona 500, and a lot of people can't watch 1080 for some reason, so that's why we are running in 720. I am completely capable of running at 1080, 60 frames per second, but a lot of viewers can't view it. I've had a lot of complaints, and I don't want to lose viewers over it. If you are new here to Nordgar TV, slap that follow button in the face. It's in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. We have a lot more events coming up, a lot more special things, racing almost every single night here on Nordgar TV. Hi, I'm Nordgar. I'm the crazy guy talking really, really loud right now. It's nice to meet you. Bolton to the outside, wanting to put Sable back in second place.
User left your channel.
Sable down to the inside in the number 20 and number 2. 21 back to the outside. Sable being pushed by the number 9. Coming through the trial down into turn number 1. These guys running in a nice, close, tight pack. And, yeah, that's scary. But you don't want to get too far behind. Let's take a look and check in on Big Dave Swindell after going 1 lap down, getting his lap back. Where is he right now? Big Dave Swindell, where are you, Swindell?
Oh, Greg, turn 3. 91.
Caution's out.
91.
66.
Caution flag number 2.
How's my radio been today? Could you hear me,
Number
Carl?
66 and the 91. 91 of Jason Brizik. Brizik in trouble here coming out of turn number 3. Coming into 4 along with the 66 of Trevor Johnson. Let's take a look here from the chopper view. Chopper view is being provided by some drunk guy that worked for a 12-pack. That's all I had to give him. He's up there. Yep, he's flying around junk, but that's all I can afford. That's why I need you guys to donate. I can't afford good camera crew. They're all drunks and crackheads. And let's take a look coming down into turn number 3.
Looks like it was a bump and run, or the draft sucked the 91 right up into the rear quarter panel of the 85, which came back and connected with Trevor Johnson, and then the 16.
Brizik, air issues, comes up into the 85, into the 66, nowhere to go for the 66, and then, just as you said, Earl, there's the number 16. That's Cody Griffin in big trouble. Let's take another look at it. Let's go on board, or not on board with the 91. Let's go to the rear chase view. Take a look. Rear chase view, here we go. Where's the 91? Hello? Oh, there he is. See, you got to get on the right car. See, my crackheads, wow, they're high as a kite right now. You see a lot of touching going on. Let's take a look coming down the front stretch. 91, I mean, they start beating and banging even before they get into the turn. Right here, you're gonna see them touch. 85 got damage there on his side already. And wow, they actually did not touch there, but the air disrupted enough. We're gonna call that an aero flunder. I don't know why, but we're just gonna call it an aero flunder right there. They're not touching, but as you can see, the 85, he's sawing on that wheel, Earl, trying to keep it straight.
Yeah, and Cody Griffin won the number 16 the contact there. Another rookie. Unfortunate. They got to get into this race, and now they're taken out this early. Lap 53, and we're only, what, a quarter of the way through?
Yep. Caution flag number 2.
I was hoping to see a rookie on that lead lap.
Well, you know, it's just, it's Daytona. It's a crapshoot, and there you see it. Brizik able to get through there, no problem, but damage is done, and, you know, when something like that happens, oh, look at Trevor's car. Look at all the sheet metal gone in the left front right there. He's going to cut a tire down. He's going to have to bring it down right there.
16 smoking, crab walking it down the line.
Let's head back up front. Let's go back up live, ladies and gentlemen, back down to pit road as Some of the drivers, there's Chance Crum, he's down in 23rd position down on pit road. And we're going to see a bunch of a bunch of yellow flag stops here happen in a second as the let's head down to pit road right now. Wow, man, look at Dick Bergeron run. He took his Viagra.
Hey, guys.
That is Kevin Kress. Hey, Kevin Kress, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, watching this amazing race.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Kress, newest Nordgar TV League champ, truck season champ, joining us up here in the booth. Thanks for joining us up here, Kevin. What do you think of this race so far, buddy?
Down on the Adams channel, we were having a blast. I was watching this. We were amazed how well it's going.
Well, caution flag number 2, a lot of aero flunder, as I'm starting to call it. Aero flunder between some of the drivers, getting people out of shape, sawing on the wheel, and that entailing the wreck here, Kevin. What has been going on over there in the admin channel? How have you guys been doing, and what have you been seeing out there on the track?
The admin channel's pretty good. We like to have a little fun. We've placed some bets on how many cautions we'd see and all that. So far, I've won that. And my camera is at the flags. I'm watching pit lane. And other than that, we have Jordan and Sam telling us all the play-by-play. And so far, it sounds very exciting.
Well, me and Earl been up here in the booth, since the start of this race, and I have barely had time to catch my breath. A whole bunch of action going on out there. And you know what? Earl and Kevin, I'm going to let you guys take it here for a minute. I'm going to go get you guys a hot pretzel and a sandwich. I'll be right back. So take it away, Earl and Kevin.
Well, I must say it's nice to see Dave back up in the lead. He pitted early, short pitted for pit strategy.
Yeah, but, I think he actually down there for a little while. Under that caution, he got it back.
Who was he running with? Who's his partner in crime?
I think it was Mark Jackson, but he was the one that was in that accident early on there. He's the one that got loose behind him. Bumper hook, he's out.
Eric Sable, and I know he's super excited about winning the trophy in third.
Yeah, he's had a pretty arrogant attitude all week. He said he's going to win it. I just wonder what these guys are thinking in the lead, this early on in the race, being up front. That's where all the problems seem to happen. Looks like they're doubling up. We're going green this time by.
Oh, yes, that we are. Do you prefer the outside or the inside, Earl, if this is you?
Outside, because the inside, once it gets all bunched up, it seems like it just crowds up and nobody goes anywhere. The outside always seems ahead and have somewhere to go, at least. What about you?
Well, I participated in, I think, 3 of these, and I enjoy the outside. I felt like I had more room to maneuver. I didn't feel scrunched on the bottom. But as I was on the outside, I was afraid of a car coming up and getting collected in a crash because you have nowhere to go when you're on the outside.
Yeah, you get really crowded there on the low bottom because when you're coming into 3, those guys are hugging your door trying to get that side draft. Get a little bit loose, and there she goes.
All right, guys, I'm back. I'm glad you elected me to go get pretzels because the pretzel lady was tops. So, haha, you missed out.
Figures.
Did you have small breast or big breast?
We only hire huge-breasted people. They were hanging down to her knees, though, because I'm on a limited budget, so I don't know how pretty they were, but they were big.
Getting ready to go green, Nordgar.
And you know what that means. It's time to go
Pace
bumper humping again. Bumper humping time again here at Daytona. Lap number 57. Here we go. Green, green, green.
Horrible start in the inside line.
Gardner out front, Sable in second, Bolton in third. Which Gardner is it, boys? That's Justin. Justin Gardner, Eric Sable, and Justin Bolton. Two Justins in the top three. Two Justins, Maymaker right. Sable right behind him. Bolton giving a little bit of room there, running in third. And Kevin, since you're up here in the booth now, and I wanted to ask you, you tried qualifying for this, just fell a little bit short, and you know, I'm sorry about that. But what's going through these drivers' minds right now, still early on here in this race?
Well, if I was out there driving, I would be in the back still. That's where I feel the most comfortable. But honestly, I don't think they're thinking about it. Just, you want to hit your lines, and that's what you want to be doing. If you let the other thoughts come in, that's when wrecks happen.
Not sure which Gardner this is. Was this the standby driver, or was this the one that qualified? Oh, big wreck coming down the front stretch. This is a big one. Oh, mama. Well, maybe not. Everybody able to get slowed up, so I may have had a premature orgasm there. Looks like everybody did get slowed up and everybody fanned out there, but big wreck coming down the front stretch here. We'll see how many cars involved.
That was an excellent job for a lot of people for missing that.
Mama, lap number 59. And you know what they always say in all forms of racing, not only here in iRacing, but NASCAR and the Truck Series and the Nationwide Series, cautions breed cautions. And we have seen that here just now. These guys jockeying for every position they can get early on in the run, because it's really, you know, since the new build, guys, it's been really hard to make up positions here at the super speedways. It takes a while. Not exactly sure where this first caution or wreck comes out, but everybody.
31.
31.
Yes.
All right, let's go on board with the 31. That's Rush, Jared Akey. Let's go to the chopper view, crackheads. Thank you very much. All right. Chopper view 31 there on the inside in front of the 33, the 37 on the outside, and 37 and 31, there's going to be a little bit of touching going on right there. Oh, and James Wilms going to take some damage. And the 92 of Ian Plash, he's also going to take some damage. So is Ryan Hunt in the 48 driving the Lowe's machine. Let's go on board. You guys want to see this real time? You want to see how fast this wreck is? And let's go on board right behind these guys, the number 11 of Dylan C. Jones. Let's go on board with his camera. He's got an onboard camera. We fake put in the car today. That's fake always there. And, yeah, so, yeah. Anyway, here we go. Real time. Dylan must be the luckiest person on the face of the planet. He must have a golden horseshoe up his ass because he did not touch a thing, boys.
His hands were all over that wheel.
He was definitely sawing on that wheel to avoid the wreck. Let's go up a few more. Let's go on board with the 48 of Ryan Hunt. Ryan Ryan Hunt doesn't take any damage either. Well, I think he got a little damage in the right rear. But Ryan Hunt able to get through that. Let's go. Let's jump up a few more. Let's jump up a few more cars, not a few more back. There you go, crackheads. James Wilms. James Wilms is going to receive some damage here. Not going to be able to get out of the way. He's going to get into the back of the 92 of Ian Flash. 99 viewers, come on, guys. We need your help here at Nordgar TV. Come on, let's get it up way above 100 and keep it there.
Got 30 cars in the race, all on the lead lap. Unfortunately, all those drivers had to take it behind the wall. Too much damage.
And Wilms gets into Flash right there. Nowhere for him to go. Let's take one more look at it. Let's go on board with, let's go to the front of Ian's car and see what happens here to Ian Plash here in the number 92. Let's go to the rear chase view and slow it down just a little bit coming out of 4. You see Ian there coming to the inside. Nordtona Dream Machine there on the number 55. And Ian sees it. He comes down and just nowhere for him to go. Vomit in the helmet on the number 92, boys. We're going to have to get a cleanup crew down to the 92 pit stall. Unfortunate incident here on lap number 59, caution flag number 3. And as I said earlier, cautions breed cautions, and we got a lot of cars behind the wall right now, guys. We got Adrian Sear, Trevor Oswernoth, Trevor Johnson, Marche Edney. Marche Edney's not. Oh, and Mark Jackson. So Oswernoth, Johnson, and Jackson gonna take it behind the wall. 3 more cars fall victim to the Daytona lottery. And that's a great camera shot there, crackheads. Sure, Sable, I'll do interviews, but not with you. And look who's, no, it's too late for interviews. They're all doubled up.
James took very little damage to his front end, but if he's going to be pushing, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, you can't have that front end caved in. And Sable, stop listening to my stream. Turn it off. Put me on mute, Eric Sable. I warned him before the race because he likes hearing his name. And I'm sure you two guys can confirm that as well. Or maybe you can't. I don't know.
I don't know him that well, but I guess so. If he likes to listen while I race, then I would assume so.
Well, right now out front is going to be Rush. Jared Akey out front in the lead right now. He's going to lead a couple laps here. We'll see what happens here on the restart. Thomas Lee in second. In third, Victor Barlett. In fourth, Ryan Newman. In fifth position, Justin Gardner. Mom and Pa are proud right now. Justin Bolton in sixth, hanging on strong, keeping it clean. Eric Sable in seventh. There you go, Sable. Eric Sable in seventh. The Blue Deuce in seventh. That's all you're going to get there. The 48 of Ryan Hunt in ninth. Bone Steel, another guy that qualified in the rookie heat. There in the number 29, he's in 8th. And in 10th is going to be Alex Holt. Pace car going to be peeling off. This time by Automotive Intercourse. They have thrown a towel out there, and they have cleaned up all the Automotive Intercourse. That is done. It's time to go green flag racing right now.
Green flag, green flag.
Green, green, green.
Oh wow, I was lagging behind here.
And Bolton making a ballsy move, going from the top line to the inside line. There in the number 21 here early on the restart to get in front of his partner there, Eric Sable. 55 still down on pit road receiving service. to his Napa Chevy Silverado. We're not running trucks, are we? No, we're not. We're running the Chevy Impalas. I have to remind myself many times as I call so many races what the hell we're running.
Bolton's not afraid to push envelopes. He's a great racer.
Getting word that the iRacing service is down, so I'm glad we got this race in before we had big time problems with this race, guys. So thank you guys for joining me up here in the booth, and we're able to finally pull this off after 2 weeks.
It's been a fun 2
I
weeks.
just have to say, yeah, thanks, Nord. Without you, it wouldn't have happened. So.
Well, I have to say, Earl, and no disrespect to any of the other admins that are working really hard behind the scenes right now and still continue to work, but Earl, you were the only one I told about this, and we spent a lot of hours and a couple of days before we even announced it, getting this format set up, prepared, and without you, Earl, this wouldn't have happened. So thank you, Earl.
So do you think we're going to get some flags in? Think they got all their cautions out of their system?
I don't know. They might have, because they're starting to split up into 3 different packs right now, and we still got a buttload of cars out there on the lead lap right now. Let's take a look at the ticker. We got 28 out on the lead lap. We got a lot of guys behind the wall. So we've lost a lot of guys already early on, and that's not a great shot there. Crackheads.
Thomas Lee started in second position. He's all the way back in sixth. So got stuck on the high side.
31. McKee out front. Barlett in second. Gardner in third. Bolton in fourth. And Ryan Newman in fifth position. I like saying that. Ryan Newman. It is the real Ryan Newman, ladies and gentlemen, but not the NASCAR driver that drives this. He is the real Ryan Newman. He told me so. I heard it in an interview.
I was wondering to see who would have the guts to work that high line and get back out to the front.
Well, I've watched Barlett there in the DuPont machine for a couple of months now in mystery races and mystery tourneys and all the twisted stuff we have. Barlett does like the high line here at the super speedways, and he's pretty good out there. I don't know if you guys are seeing chat right now, but we got guys calling for me in the booth. Is Rudy Cummings around anywhere? I know he wanted to come up in here, and we got fans cheering for him right now.
I'll step out.
You don't have to step out, just bring them up here. I don't care, you can hang out. I don't care. Everybody can hang out.
Hey, doing something important though.
User left your channel.
Yeah, he might be spotting for Rush.
Yeah, well, if he is spotting for Rush, then leave Rudy where he is. Because Rush is going to need all the spot he can get up front.
User joined your channel.
I'm here.
Rudy, are you spotting for Rush?
I was.
Get back in there!
He needs your help.
Yeah, he needs your help. He's leading the race right now. We can get to you in a little while. Get your ass back to the pit box, Rudy. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right, bro.
User left your channel.
You kick him out?
Yeah, I kicked him out. He's spotting for Rush. Rush is leading the race. What the hell?
Good reason.
Yeah, well, you said he might be doing something important, and I'd say that's pretty damn important to be spotting for the leader right now. Rush out front, Gardner in second, Bolton in third. What's going to happen here? We're on lap number 70. We're creeping up, guys, creeping up, and we still have 30 laps to go. That's a long way. That's a, you know, that's a long way to go here at Daytona, and slowly getting halfway through this race, guys. What do you think so far?
I'm still amazed at how well it is. I'd love to be out there driving it. Lots of respect being shown.
Should start seeing green flag pit stops by the drivers that didn't pit during that last caution here. They ran quite a few laps right before that last caution, so I'm here. I'm over the radio now, working out strategy pitting together.
Yeah, they the guys, exactly right, Earl. The guys that did stay out and haven't made a pit stop on these last two caution flags. By my count, tell me if I'm wrong. We've had 3.
Can't remember. I think 3.
Yes, I think we're on 3.
Yep, caution flag 3. 3 caution flags so far in the race. And the guys that did stay out after the first or second one got to be looking at the fuel gauge right now, and well, not that they can see it, but they got to be wondering, maybe it wasn't a good idea to stay out.
Well, this is where strategy's going to start coming into play, as long as they can get green flags in.
They're 3 wide. Now they back off. Back to double up. Key out front. Gardner in second. Barlett on the outside, being pushed by Dylan C. Jones. And the number 11, Bolton, back to 6th.
I was watching the practice earlier, and a lot of people were practicing the green flag pit stops.
Well, we saw quite a few of them. And Barlett out to the lead, and Jones better be careful. He's going to hook himself. Side draft. The 42 pinning the 31 down. That side draft, since the new build, I will say, I don't know if it's gotten stronger or weaker, but it's still pretty strong, the side draft on the outside lane.
Yeah, we saw it last night where that one, I think it was Michael Norris that stayed out there on the outside. If I'm wrong, correct me, but he rode on that outside all by himself for what, 5 laps, slowly working his way back to the front, then losing his momentum.
He's still out front, Barlett on the outside. These guys look like they're not really racing real hard right now, and you can see, I mean, I applaud every driver who can actually type while they're racing. You see Chance Crum there in the chat. Let's swap in turn 3. That's something I was never able to multitask. I'm afraid to take, this is white knuckle racing. I don't know how you take your hand off the wheel here at Daytona. We're up to 107 viewers in Nordgar TV chat. That is a Nordgar TV record. Thank you, everybody. Let's see how high we can get it. We still got more than half the race left. Let's see how high we can crank this up. 54 on Norris on the outside in the 3rd lane, falling to the back out of the draft. 29 through the middle, 3 wide, making moves. 29, oh my mama, that's Steve Bonesteel in 5th. One of the rookie qualifiers. So you wanted the rookie up there, Earl? There he is.
Yeah, but I want to see him on lap 100. Not out there now.
It's nice to see him up there, though. It proves that the stripe doesn't mean everything.
Yes.
I do agree with that there, Kevin, 100%. And if people are new here and do not know about how this event worked. This event was indeed open to every single driver on iRacing. It was a massive undertaking to get drivers in here to this race. So you got to applaud the guys who made it.
Yeah, if you tally up all of the heat races with the entries, we had 645 entries.
3 wide.
3 wide up front for the lead, coming down the backstretch. Number 31 on the inside, getting a push from Gardner. The 29 gets dumped with no one to go. He gets, he's gonna get freaking sucked back.
The old start of the DuPont came down in front of Rush, but then chose to go back in the high line to pick up his partner, so it slowed him down. Swindell's all the way up to 14th. He's, I think, gained 7 positions since the green flags.
Yeah.
The pole sitter.
I think he's, yeah, he started back in 21st, 22nd, somewhere around there, and he is moving up through the field after going a lap down early on in the race. Me and Earl were very confused why he decided to go a lap. I don't think he decided to go a lap down, but they were on a strategy, and the strategy backfired early on there, Kevin, and it seems that maybe, you know, the number one can't do something we didn't.
Yeah, as Evans, we were down there trying to figure out his strategy as well. .42 took that lap of Victor Bartlett.
Yeah, Victor Bartlett, and oh, yeah, they thought about 3 wide for a second. Aki still, Rush still out front. Bartlett running as well there. Let's fall further in the pack now and give some of these other guys who are moving up through the field their TV time as well. There is Swindell. Swindell currently scored in 14th, right behind him, Rob Malone, and Malone and Swindell been working together all week. Rizik in 16th, Chance Crum in 17th, James Wilms 19th, Cozy Jr. in the 99, he is 20th, Robert Cheney in 21st, Matt Simpson, everybody's all messed up until, there we go. Simpson 21st, they're in the 30. Ryan Hunt in the 84, I'm sorry, that's not Ryan Hunt, that's Kevin Linden in the 84, scored 22nd. Christopher Timpson in 23rd, and Dustin Lee in 24th. Dustin Lee, excuse me, standby entry, getting in because we had 2 drivers not being able to make it, so we had a list of alternates. 2 drivers were replaced, and Dustin Lee there, he was one of them, and he's running 24th right now, doing a good job. So is Scala in 25th. Now Scala, very, very patient driver, and I think him and Dustin have made deals here before the race. There in the 54 is Michael Norris with no help whatsoever. Same with Kevin O'Brien, the Aussie from down under, riding in 26 in the number 32 Red Bull Chevy Impala. No help out there, no draft. And here comes the field up on O'Brien right now, about ready to put the Aussie down a lap.
Michael Norris has to be completely upset about his race chance. He had a great strategy entering the 500 and it just didn't happen.
Lap number 83 as we hit the stripe this time by, and Rush still out front. Rudy wants to commentate so bad, guys. Calm down. But his driver's out front. He's spotting for the number 31 right now. there you have it. McKee, Bartlett, Gardner, and Bolton. And in the 25 is, I've got to remind myself, I still don't know everybody's numbers. I apologize. I don't know. 25. And look at who we haven't spoken to this guy all night. They're in the number 40 on the outside of the Blue Deuce. The number 40, that is Jeff Barger. Barger making his way up through the field, being patient on the outside, using the side draft to sling shot past the lower line. But once you get to the front, there's nothing you can do, guys. You can't go anywhere. You hit that wall of air, and it's just, boom, that's it. It's like hitting a brick wall.
And Jeff had to start in the back of the field tonight also, so he's just doing a wonderful job.
We've fallen down to 99 viewers. Come on, guys. You know what? To get you guys more viewers, I need your help to get more viewers. And to get more viewers, we're going to do another Crank It Up, bitches. 3 wide up front. Crank it up, bitches and non-bitches. Crank it up, crank it up, crank it up.
User joined your channel.
I don't like that crank it up sound. We need a real good crank it up. Let's go back up front. Movement going on with Bartlett. Here, now we're going to crank this shit up. A lot of guys, this whole, and here we go, you see the distance between the first and second pack. It is huge, guys. Now, Kevin, let me ask you this. As a driver, being this far back, is that really where you want to be, or do you still want to have the lead pack in sight?
Oh, I would feel better if I had them in sight. I've heard a lot of drivers say they're waiting till about lap 100 before they really hammer it down. Oh, there's a wreck.
Oh, big wreck, big wreck. A key gets spun around. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Caution flag number 4 flies on lap 86. Oh, we got some of the big-time contenders in big, big trouble here. Lap number 86, caution flag number 4. Bartlett in big trouble, guys.
Looks like the 29 came down into 31.
All right, let's take a look at the instant replay. That's Steve Bonesteel, one of our registered rookies here, running up front, having a good time. Let's take a look from the chopper view and see what brings out caution flag number 4 of the night on lap number 86. '29 comes down, yep, just like you said, 29 comes down into 31. Now, is that a rookie mistake, or do you think that was a bump drafting mistake there, Kevin?
I would have to blame the drafting. I mean,
Yeah, I agree there.
he couldn't see, and he came down a little bit.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, that's absolutely a bad incident right there.
Hello guys, hello viewers.
There is Sam. Hey Sam, how you doing?
Doing well, doing well. Unfortunate accident there.
Yep, unfortunate, and you know, just one of those drafting things.
You guys have fun. I'm gonna go back to my job.
All right, thank you very much for stopping up here, Kevin, and you know, have a good race, buddy. Thank you very much for all your help.
Enjoy.
User left your channel.
I have to say I've been quite impressed with pit stop rule following so far this race.
Have you admins had to throw any black flags for any infractions as of yet?
We have, I think, 2. We had 1 not enter on the backstretch and 1 drive down the middle of pit lane.
Well, we're taking a look at this other accident here, and I actually accidentally just banned it. I didn't mean to do this. I was trying to do something else. I'm going to unban this one viewer that was trying to root for his favorite driver here, and let's see if I can do it right. Oh, let me apologize here for this. I was trying to do something else, and I banned somebody by accident. There we go. There, Derek. Derek, I know you were rooting for your favorite driver there, and you're unbanned. I was trying to do something else. That was totally my fault. Didn't mean to do it. I apologize. There you go. There you go, 29. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, unfortunate incident, and man, we need to ride on board with the 31 through that wreck because you know Rush is vomiting in his helmet right now and just probably sick to death right now after that. He never saw this coming, I don't think. See Bartlett on the outside. So, hey, Sam, thanks for joining me and Earl up here. And I would like to publicly thank you for everything that you've been doing these last 2 weeks as we see vomit hit the inside of the visor of the number 31 of Jared Ackey.
Well, thank you, Nord, for putting all of this on. I know it's a lot of work, and I'm more than happy to help.
Well, the more important question is not despite all the work thrown out and the everything else, did you have fun these last 2 weeks? That's what I would like to know.
I have had lots of fun watching the races. They've been kind of back and forth, but it's been fun. It has been fun.
Well, I know you admins received a lot of flack from drivers over the week and took the brunt of it, and you know what? All that brunt you took, you just redirected at me come Daytona here in the league races this week that we're going to have. So I have a feeling my ass is going to be turned around here this week.
Hey, I'm going to push you. I'm going to push you to the front, Nord.
Yeah, until the last lap when you turn me around.
Oh no, last lap I'm going to hook you and you're going to be right in the wall. But I will get you to the last lap.
All right, on.
Sam, I just reached over there and busted a bubble because I'm going to have to get right and block both of you. So.
Well, what a great race we've seen so far. 4 cautions. We're on lap number 78, and I got to tell you, after the speed weeks we've seen, this is a breath of fresh air to see this great kind of racing going on here.
Yeah, it's been great. We actually had a bet going for when the first caution would come out. Most of us had lower numbers. I had 18. We had a 15, a 9, and a 13, and Kevin actually got closest with 32, and I believe it came out on 28.
Trying to take another look at that wreck here, but my cameramen are so completely, like 3 of them are actually on the ground sleeping right now.
Yeah, you obviously aren't paying them enough.
Well, let's head back up live because they're doubled up getting ready to go green flag racing again, and I'm going to shut up, and I got Kevin and Earl a pretzel earlier, but man, with all the topless vendors walking around, I'm going to go get another beer. You guys want something? I'll be right back. You guys want something?
Bring back one of those topless.
All right, well, I'm going to let you guys call the green flag, and I'll be back in probably less than 3 minutes.
Looks like they're doubled up. Should be going green flag this time by.
Yeah, I've noticed restarts have not been the best. They've always been, one person's been a little bit slow on the restart. Hopefully we'll have a good one here.
Yeah, you're always at the mercy of the guy in front of you.
Luckily there haven't been any wrecks right at the restart. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it, but here we go.
You better be knocking on wood.
Oh yeah, pace car's about to pull off here. Pace car is off.
Green flag.
Green, green, green.
Here we go, some more bumper humping.
Did you black flag that pace car right down?
You know what? I black flag him every time.
Alright.
He still doesn't listen. And you know what? I don't think he even goes around.
Well, lap 91. And you got the 43 out front in the lead being pushed by Justin Bolton.
Yeah, if you look, we've got a couple of Nordgar TV league members up there. We've got Bolton, Sable. We've got Chance Crum in 7th. James Wilms is up there in 11th.
Brizick and Hunt and Simpson. And Scala taking up here there. Trying to hold on to that now.
Dave Swindell was unlucky in that last wreck. He cleared almost every car, and then one car started to drift back up and got into him.
That was unfortunate. We saw him playing strategy early on, but it didn't seem to work out for him.
No, and even, I mean, he couldn't have been in much better of a position for when that wreck came out. I mean, he was a couple seconds behind, but still within striking distance, and it was just unlucky how those cars kind of tumbled back and forth.
The 43 still in the front, being pushed by Bolton. 33
Coming up on
the
the
83, working on the outside.
33 coming, giving him a little bit of a squeeze there.
Trying to get that side draft.
That was going to be running side by. Oh, and he dumps his partner. Dumps his partner. The 33 just pulls down behind Bolton.
Camera crew with him to get the damn pretzels.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm back, and I kicked one of the camera crew in the arse. But yeah, I'm back. Here's some Nordweisers, guys. Thank you very much. Cheers, and cheers to everybody out in the crowd here tonight enjoying the Nordtona 500. So cheers. Oh, and by the way, that's Monique. Do not touch her. She's mine for after the race.
Hey, I said bring me one back. What the hell is this?
Shit, well, I'll have to get up again.
No. I'll give her back.
All right, well, we got good racing going on up front. We got Gardner down on the bottom, Bolton on the outside, trying to make something happen there with his pushing partner. And these guys up front are racing, but we still do have a pretty decent-sized pack. Trying to reel these guys back in, just falling all the way to the back. Lap 95, we're almost halfway through this race, guys, and as a driver, both of you, what are you thinking right now as the flag man in about 5 laps is going to be crossing those flags?
You know, for me, I would want to be up in this lead pack. The way the race is going, there haven't been very many cautions, and I don't want to risk being too far back, especially if it does go green the rest of the way.
Yeah, you better be making a partner out there. Now is when you're going to need them, and you're going to need them all. 100 laps. They're going to start spreading out here before too long.
Well, a lot of these drivers probably have never attempted 500 miles, myself included. I'm going to be doing that next weekend, and I hope I have all of the Nordgar TV viewers and all you drivers support me that aren't racing in it, cheering me on, because I've never attempted 500 miles either, and this has definitely got to be just really, really, you know, it's white knuckle racing, number one, and number two, it's just got to be, you know, really training on you as a driver, mental-wise, more so than driving. The driving here is pretty easy. I will say that it's pretty easy, but when you're following somebody in a pack, it's just you can't see anything. The only thing you can see is the back of their bumper, and that's it. And you're relying on the guy in front of you to not make a mistake, and that is nerve-wracking as hell. Wouldn't you guys say?
Very.
Well, I just got some unfortunate news from pit road. It looks like Swindell's car is done, and it looks like he's not going to be able to make a push for the win here today.
Consider Big Dave Swindell takes it behind the wall. Do we have any word on what happened? Was it cosmetic damage or engine failure?
Well, it looks like it was steering damage as well as some front suspension damage, and it just wasn't handling properly.
Well, I got to tell you, now that we're reaching halfway here, lap 99 coming up this time. Next time by, we are the flagman, and let's get down to the flagman now and get the flags crossed, and let the driver know we are halfway through this race. And right now, if I was a driver out there right now, being outside of the lead pack, I'd still want to be hanging near the back, because 100 laps to go, still a long way to go, but I would want the lead pack in sight.
Yeah, there's no way I'd want to lose the lead pack. It does look like one person is dropping behind, and he doesn't have a partner, and so he's just going to continue to drop as he loses the draft.
Odd man out, not a good thing at the super speedways, especially after the new build. I mean, the old build, you could be back, you know, you could be back 1,000, 1,500 feet and still catch the draft, but with this new build, there's no freaking way.
No, the cars just don't like to suck up. If you do need to be running 20-30% tape, even if you're in the pack, to not get dropped if you don't have a partner.
And Chance Crum gonna take the lead, and you know what, guys? I can't wait to see how many lead changes we have in this race. There's been so many of them I stopped counting. Just a lot of back and forth, a lot of swapping going on. But yes, it is official. Big Dave Swindell has taken his car behind the wall, or pole sitter. Done.
James working his way back up there.
Yep.
8th position.
James Wills in the number 28 Coke versus Pepsi machine on the outside lane right there, trying to make moves. And James, I talked to James earlier today while I was standing out waiting for the liquor store to open. And I said, you know, James, I said, James, what do you got for the 500? And you know, what's going to be your strategy? And his answer was pretty much, Nord, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know who to work with out there. I'm not exactly sure what strategy to employ. But you know, one of the best strategy can be is to stay up front. And James is doing a good job doing that right now. Right now, I'm getting word right now from chat, and I can't confirm this, but 47 lead changes as of right now, guys. 4-7.
That's some good racing, if I do say so.
Can't confirm or deny that as of yet, but there are people out there with the calculators keeping track. Oh, we got a wreck! We got a wreck coming out of 4.
Oh boy!
You can look here and for me.
Oh, the 01 Alex Holt. Alex Holt in big time trouble. Vomit, 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 and I believe, oh, we've exceeded vomit. There's Hershey squirts down there on the 01. he's going to have to bring it down to pit road right away. He's going to get flagged immediately, but it's better to get down there and try to get it fixed than and take the penalty than to not make it around again. 0-1 shitting himself here on lap number 103. Caution flag number 5. Let's take a look at the 0-1 of Alex Holt. Coming through turns 3 and 4. Let's go to the chopper view. And that's not Alex Holt that started that. And oh, Eric Sable is going to be involved in that too. Eric Sable not going to be happy. Let's take a look and move up front a little bit and see what happens. And yeah, Sable does get turned around. There, let's see. Sable in the 2, and the 33 is being driven by, who's the 33? 33 is Thomas Lee. And it's, again, it's another one of those issues where bumpers aren't lined up, and I really wish iRacing would fix this. Since the new build, you can't...
Yeah, it's... All...
Sorry, go ahead, Sam.
Oh, I was just going to say, it is only since this new build. It's just they don't want to hook up properly.
Yeah, and they don't. And usually, like 97% of the time, usually if you're the guy pushing, you're the guy that's going to wreck yourself, but we're not going to see that here. Here's an exception to the rule, guys. And you see the 33 of Lee there on the outside, the no smoking machine, trying to push the Polaris. Oh, that's a net code, bitches. That's what that is. That's a net code. Let's get a, you know, they are touching, but Sable's car goes around for no reason at all. And
you know what? That looks like a net code from the 83 because of how where his front right and Sable's rear left.
Let's take a look. Let's zoom in on it and see what happens. Bolton pushing the 83 right there. The 33. See, the 33 and the 2, they are hooked up and they're pretty square right there. But you see the 33 slide across. And there's no, there's no touching right there.
Yep.
That is a freaking net code right there. iRacing, 2 big middle fingers to you.
That's very unfortunate.
I warned all the drivers in driver instructions yesterday and today to be very cautious and know about the net codes. But you know what, Sam and Earl, there's nothing that Sable did wrong. There's nothing the 33 or the 83 did wrong. The 83 is nowhere near the 2. And this net code issue right here just ruined the race for quite a few drivers.
Yeah, they really need to get that crap fixed. That's ridiculous.
There is no touching there between the 2 and the 33. And I think you're right, Sam. I think that was the 83 and the 2 causing the net code, but I don't know. It's hard to say.
Well, now if you ride the nose of 33, you can see it actually looks like his nose was inside Sable's rear right corner in the center of his bump, but then right as it just jumps to the left. You have to go look at it.
Alright guys, well I'm going to take this time to say thank you Nord for all the work you do. I am going to be jumping back to my job.
Alright, well I appreciate it, Sam, and hey, you know what? The crowd has been begging for Rudy Cummings to come down here. Can you get him to come down here, please?
You know what? I think I can.
Thank you very much, Sam, and don't slap Monique's ass on the way out. Thanks.
Okay.
User left your channel.
All right, Earl, as we're looking at it again real close up, I mean,
joined your channel.
They are really, really close, Earl, and they are bumper humping right there, but when the actual incident does come out, there's no touching whatsoever at all. And he's going to come down. He's going to scrape the 83 and the 21 is going to receive damage. And here we go. Let's see who else gets damage. The 40 is going to receive some. The 12 is going to receive some. The 01 shits his pants. And the James Wilms, big time trouble. that's going to be bad for James too. He's going to receive more front damage and side damage. And sorry, go ahead, Earl.
I didn't say anything. Looks like we got a new leader, though.
And we would like to welcome Rudy Cummings up here in the booth. Rudy, how you doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Right on, right on. Your driver there, you were spotting for unfortunate incident, getting smacked in the right rear. Can you, while you were up there on the spotter stand, can you take us through that incident there with your driver, Rush?
I was trying to keep him to stay down on the low side. I knew the guys on the outside were trying to catch a lot of side draft off of him, and I think it's a lot of this. What I've been seeing a lot today is this bumper glitch. These guys are getting hooked on the bumpers. I think we just seen it there with Eric Sable too, and he kind of caught that back bumper, and when he tried to pull it off of him, he caught the back corner of Rush, and of course spun all three of them out.
Well, we just that's unfortunate. We just replayed the incident with Sable there and the 33, and there was no touching whatsoever at all. That was a net code.
Oh, okay.
Sam had pointed out that maybe the 83 of Chance Crum caused the net code being on the inside of him, but there was a good 5-7 feet between the two, and I have never seen, it's one thing to see the front end of the car slip out, but the back ends of the cars on these race cars shouldn't be slipping out. When you see the back end kick out like that, and Sable is livid in chat right now, that when you see the back ends kick out like that, guys, that is nothing of the driver doing.
It's really bad for these guys. I believe a lot of this is not their fault. It's there's a lot of net coding in here, and man, this is just, I've never seen it this bad. Have you, Michael?
No, not since the new build. It was never this bad with the new build, and we noticed it all through Speed Weeks as well, and pointed it out. And I know a lot of drivers have put in, petitions and let the developers know about it. But here we are, a week or so later, or actually 2 weeks later, and nothing's been done about it. Number one, and it's time to go bumper humping again.
Green flag, green flag.
Green. Gardner out front, but also. These drivers, they start getting on one another, and they do it before the replay out. A lot of passion in these drivers trying to get to the front right now, and a lot of good drivers here taken out for really no reason other than the fact that something needs to be adjusted with this.
I agree. Yeah, these guys, they've been racing together long enough now. We've seen a lot of really, really close racing today, and a lot of really good racing. A little impatience up front, but in the back, awesome racing together. And I think they're a victim of this net coding thing, and it's really getting sad.
Well, Rudy, there's the bucket of ice over there, full of beers. Grab yourself a Nordweiser. Do not touch the topless waitress here, Monique. She's mine. I'm taking her home. But I'll bring up some more. No, don't worry. I'll be getting up again, and I'll bring some more because Earl requested one. So I'll bring him up one, and I'll bring you up one as well. And they'll be your personal waitress for the rest of the race here. But 5 caution flags so far, lap 108. You were up there on the spotter stand watching all the drivers trying to coach your driver to the win. What have you seen so far from way up above the track there, Rudy?
Patience was actually thrown out the window after about lap 30. Up front, there was zero patience. A lot of good racing, don't get me wrong, but it's what you've been preaching to us all the past 2 weeks is patience, and I've seen it thrown right out the window. I kind of got a little bit hot too. I was like, they want 25 leaders going around there, and you can't have 25, you can only have one.
Well, you know what, Rudy, despite what you've seen up there, we just had a...
Hey, wake up.
we had a viewer, don't poke me because I'm not going to see it anyway, so just stop. What we've seen up there so far up here in the race, and we had a viewer come down with some stats, and this was probably, I don't know, 15 laps ago, Earl, I don't know, but 47 lead changes so far. What do you think of that there, bud?
That's amazing. That is amazing. I'm loving the racing up front. The racing up front has just been, you know, great. It's just this bumper glitch, these neck coatings and stuff. That, you know, they've got to get this corrected.
Well, again, you know, I'll get on somebody about something to get something fixed, but I can only get on them so bad. And the thing about it is I don't have an answer on how to fix this. Netcode has to deal with the issues of internet connections and your upload speed and position on the track. And honestly, I don't know what to tell the developers on how to fix it. That is not my area of expertise. All I can tell everybody is what I see and how often I see it. And we've seen it all these speed weeks, these last 2 weeks.
Yes, yeah. I really don't believe there's anything they can do about it either. It's a nature of the beast when you've got people from all over different parts of the world and their lag is at different levels. You're going to get this.
3 wide up front almost. Oh, they were 4 wide for a second. Brizik, Bolton, and Simpson, and the 33. Oh, man. And Bolton looking, he's peaking at the middle right now. Bolton received a little bit of damage there on that last wreck right now. He was able to get it fixed, and he's still running up front. And I'm not surprised right now. Hey, Earl, I don't know if you got up or not, but Earl, to see Bolton continuing to be up front here.
I'm surprised he'll up there. I thought that damage he would have had to stay in the pits a little bit longer, but hey, more power to him.
Brizik on the inside trying to take the lead away from the 43 of the Autisms, I'm sorry, no, wrong car. Of Gardner on the outside lane, working real well here, and this is uncharacteristic here at Daytona. All speed weeks, the outside lane hasn't been able to do anything, but oh no! Gardner gets pushed down to the bottom. There's the big one. That's gonna take, we're gonna have like 4 cars on the lead lap after this. We got cars flipping, barrel rolling down from turns 2 and 3. Caution flag number 6 flies here. That is the number 33, I think. No, the 83. That's Chance Chrome. Barrel rolled down out of turn 2. Gardner gets a big push from Bolton. Gets down below the yellow line. Comes back up. And, wow, the field's going to get swashed. Let's go to the chopper view. Let's take a look here in slow-mo. Brizik down in there in the 91 on the inside. Bolton on the outside pushing Gardner. Trying to push him to the lead. Let's go faster, crackheads. We don't have all day. And right there, I mean, just he gets a push and, yeah, all hell breaks loose, guys.
You can tell these fans don't pay for these cars, Nord.
Well,
all 175,000 of them are standing on their feet waiting for that accident.
Yeah, that's what they are. And you know what? We really, and I said this was the big, I've said this was the big one twice already today, and we actually haven't even seen a big one here today yet. Which I'm sure the drivers are glad for, but the 43... I mean, the 21 trying to push him to the lead, and the 43, I don't know. I'm not sure. You know, we'll probably get a good idea what happens here from the onboard view of Bolton's car there in the 21 riding behind Gardner there in the 43. Let's take a look. Let's go real time.
Is that another neck issue?
We're going to have to get a different look at it. I just want to see this. Yeah, Bolton never got... Bolton never got out of the gas. He thought he was okay. It didn't look like he was. I mean, I've seen Bolton race a whole lot, and anytime he thinks he's going to have an issue, he gets out of the gas, but he never gets out of the gas there. And, you know, I'm not sticking up or trying to blame any drivers here at all whatsoever. But, again, this may be an aero issue or versus a it also may be, you know, another netcode issue, and we're going to slow it down here to see what kind of issue this does bring out.
Well, there's no doubt the aero push Nord on these cars at this track is just atrocious. It's just terrible.
And you can see right there, they're not even touching. Again, this may be another netcode issue, and the fans screaming at me right now to see if it is a netcode issue or not. I would like to see myself. They're still not touching, still not touching, still not touching. Okay, there they're touching just a little bit, and that's just normal bump drafting right there, boys. And you know what? Here's what I think happened. And I would actually like to talk to the racers, and maybe maybe we can get a word in with one of the racers. But here's what I think happened. I think what happened was the 43 was told he was clear. He started to come down, and Bolton continued to push him and turned him around.
That's too bad, man. That took out a lot of good drivers.
We don't have a lot of drivers left, so I don't know what's going to happen here. But I think this is what the 43 started coming down, and Bolton continued on his straight line. And, you know, once you get that right rear out of shape, you can't save it. There's just no way. Bolton into the wall. Chance Crum. Chance Crum been in a lot of accidents here today, and he's been able to get it fixed. But there's another one. The 33, the 12, the 30, and Crum is going to go for a barrel roll coming out of turn number 2. We need to go on board and now, ladies and gentlemen, if you got children near or you have a weak stomach or are squeamish, I'm not guaranteeing you're not going to see vomit or Hershey squirts cover the camera here in just a second, because Chance Crum goes for the ride of his life here at Daytona. A lot of inertia, but not using it up. This is caution flag number 6 of the night. Lap 113. Wow, what a race so far, boys.
14 cars only left on the lead lap.
Let's go on board with Chance. Chance in the number 83, Crum driving for Crum Racing. Chance Crum is a young gun. He is a professional race car driver, ladies and gentlemen, out here. I have had the opportunity to meet and talk with him online on several occasions, and the kid's got a lot of potential. Give him about, I'd say, 6 years, and this kid does have the potential to get to the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. But let's go on board with him, and he's going to take a ride of his life here at Daytona Speedway. Coming out of 4, coming down through the tri-oval, you're going to see the wreck in 1 and 2. Plenty of space between him and Bolton, but once something happens, there's nowhere to go. Cover your kid's eyes, ladies and gentlemen, as he gets plowed from behind. Oh, vomit in the helmet! Oh, man. Oh, definitely Hershey squirts as well, boys.
Nord, I'm getting out of Chance Crum's pit crew there that he had 24 minutes of repairs.
Well, at this point, I don't know. It may be worth fixing those 24 minutes of repairs, because 1 or 2 more wrecks like this, and we're, you know, there's going to be people 3 laps down running for the win here.
Yep. And Justin Gardner, he pitted. He had 30 seconds of required. And he's backing away. He didn't take any tires or anything. He just fuel only.
Thomas Lee, Michael Cozy Jr., and Travis Townsend take their cars behind the wall. And I would like to get a word in. I know you're watching, Chance Crumb's pit crew chief. I know you're in chat. You haven't said anything all night. Captain Tips, what's going on down there in the 83 pit? Gotta know Captain Tips is logged in right now watching his driver. Oh, and Ryan Hunt in big trouble in the 48. Look at this. Coming off a pit road. He can't even come off a pit road, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Tips, what's the word down there in the 83 crew? 83 pit box. Ryan Hunt in big time trouble. That is the crab walk. That is another iRacing glitch right there on the number 48. And we got black flags right now. Marquette being black flagged right now for not improper exit. Improper exit. He came down the middle or toward the front of pit road, and that's going to get you a black flag every time. Update on the number 1 car, Naked Lady Machine. Number 1 was out about 25 laps ago. Had to bring it behind the wall. Too much damage, unable to continue. For Big Dave Swindell, your pole sitter.
They're back to green, Nord.
It's like Ryan Newman's in the lead, being pushed by Robbie.
Ryan Newman is in the lead. We are back to green. I was on mute because I was opening a beer with Monique Spoons.
You know, Nord, I'm not going to count out Mr. Swindell. Big Dave, he always seems to be there at the end. He's running in 7th. Damaged car and all.
He is still on the track. I thought he was behind the wall.
Oh, no, he's on the lead lap, too.
He is on the lead lap in 7th. Oh! I thought he took it behind the wall, and oh my, so there we go, Big Dave out there, and James Wilms also back out there in the number 28 after receiving multiple damage from multiple accidents. So, hey, no, none of these guys, you can't count them out, and we still got a race going on here on lap 119 live on Nordgar TV, the Nordtona 500 inaugural event. Oh, baby, I am happy, happy, happy. These drivers were given no resets, ladies and gentlemen. And look at. Everybody, this guy has hung out in the back the entire race. And look who's coming up front here. Chris Scala, the number 5. Well, right there is Ryan Newman in the 12, the number 26 of Robert Cheney, and replacement alternate driver, the first alternate driver, Dustin Lee in 3rd. Oh my mama, we got a race, boys. Six caution flags and 113 laps. Hardly a lot of yellows, I would say, boys. What would you say?
That's compared to the heat races. That's awesome.
You know, Nord, all these guys that are up front right now are all the guys that were patiently waiting in the back.
Yeah, every single one of them. You're right, Rudy. Right on the ball. Everybody that was about a mile behind, and I literally mean that, a mile behind the leaders. Now they're running up front.
Yes, sir.
So that's right, chat. Grab yourself a beer, get yourself a sandwich. Go grab your spouse's junk, because we still got a race going on here up front here at the Nordtona 500. And wow, and this whole race was about patience. And I didn't warn, but I told the drivers that in the beginning. Patience is going to be key. You need to take care of your stuff. Don't make a dumb mistake. And honestly, I don't think we've seen any really dumb mistakes here tonight. How about you guys?
I don't think there's been any
dumb mistakes. It's the net code issues is all I've seen.
we still got a ton of cars still out on the track. Let's take a look and see how many we got do out on the lead lap. Hardly any still on the lead lap right now. 9 cars on the lead lap. A lot of guys running more than 1 lap down because they know the wave around and the lucky dog is available to them. And hell, and we got green flag pit stops going on right now. These drivers know that, you know, these front runners can take themselves out and recycle through people that we have seen earlier on running, get back out there and get back to the lead.
And you look at these cars up front here, Nord, they're patiently spacing themselves a little bit, giving themselves some room, because they know that they're all that's left out there.
Well, all that's left out there, there's still a whole ton of cars out there. I don't have the official count how many cars are still on the track, but I still believe it is more than half the field.
I think now we're going to probably see some really, really good, clean racing. These guys know that damage is going to cost them the race, and they're going to take it easy.
And look at what we got here. Dustin Lee on the outside in the 24 Beer Machine taking the lead. Christopher Timpson in the 24 out front.
Nord, how come that girl you got next to you is the pretty one and I got the one that's not so pretty? What the heck's up with that?
I'm sorry, you asked for big boobs and you didn't specify how big, and I'm sorry that they're hanging down to her knees. That's not my fault. You got to be more specific.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You got me on that one.
Yup. You got to enunciate around me. But no, Monique is mine. Do not touch her. She's French. She doesn't know any English whatsoever at all. Good-looking brunette, and she loves me.
Wow, that's nice. I'm jealous.
And wait till you see the trophy girl. Holy hell, man. Timpson out front, Lee in second position in the number 51, the number 26 of Robert Cheney in third, Ryan Newman in fourth, in fifth position, Kevin Linden sixth, Brizik seventh, Chris Scala, and now they're all mixed up after that. Where is eighth position? Eighth position, Dave Swindell trying to push James Wilms back to the front. Can they do it? They got 75 laps to go to get her done. And we're going to see what's happening here. Guys, I'm so excited to see how this is going to turn out.
Hey, could you pass me another Nordweiser, please?
Hell yeah, here you go, brother.
All right, thank you, sir.
Cheers.
This can I got's got a hole in it, though.
Well, then you got the wrong bucket, because I'm drinking bottles, mofo. We are on lap 127 of this 200-mile, 200 lap, 500-mile extravaganza, the inaugural running of the Nordtona, here live on Nordgar TV, and we have set all kinds of records the last 2 weeks. You viewers setting a record tonight of 107 viewers on Nordgar TV, and as far as I know, unless anybody is able to discount me here, as far as I know, that is the highest amount of viewers on any iRacing channel on Twitch. We got a bunch of cars down on pit road still, and man, are there any drivers, Rudy, can you do me a favor, are there any drivers wandering around right now that have been wrecked out of the race? I would love to get them in the booth, Bolton, Sable, any of the guys hanging around. If you could drag them down here, I'd love to get an interview as the race continues to go on, and talk about what's going on out there with any of the drivers.
I can do that.
Thank you very much, Rudy. And you know what? You can take your girl right there, lead her down to the crackheads, drop her off, and pick yourself up another one. Hey, and Earl wants one too, so bring up two. Double arm it on the way back up, okay, brother?
Okay, I will do that.
User left your channel.
All right, Earl. Rudy's gonna go get. I hope he brings you a good one.
He better. Or I'm gonna send him back.
Send him back for another one. Well, you know, we are on a limited budget here, and you know, you guys, if you're having a good time and you like the programming, hit that follow button in the face. All the other extra media centers or whatever have you will. All the links are down below, and so is the chip-in button, ladies and gentlemen. We'll bring in the chip-in button down soon. But if you want to buy the Nordgar TV cast in a case of beer, we would love any donations that are submitted. We appreciate them here very much. The programming and the racing will not stop here at Nordgar TV. We're going to bring you stuff almost every single night. We're online for anywhere from 4 to 8 hours a night, and any donations you can make would be very, very appreciated, because we're all doing this for free, guys, and this stuff does cost money. It is money out of our own pockets, and it does get expensive after a while, so anything you can donate, if you like the cast, that would be great, and we would much appreciate it.
Looks like Dustin falling there a little bit.
Yep, Dustin is falling back. He's out of the draft. He's going to need help from the beer store machine. But yet again, Earl, I'm out of breath saying this. Another lead change up front. 26 out front. Robert Cheney.
Is that Ryan back there on the outside?
Ryan Newman in the 12 is in second. We got Dustin Lee in third. The beer store machine in the 24. Timpson in fourth. Jason Brizick in sixth. Actually, I think he's going to take fifth now. No. Fifth there. Brizick in fifth. Seventh. All right, we got a couple of drivers in the. We got a driver here in the chat. Who am I speaking? Get this guy a beer. Who are we talking to?
Justin Bolton.
Justin Bolton. Justin Bolton, the number 21 motorcraft car. Justin, your race done early. Thanks for joining us after your shower and having to sign a whole bunch of fat girls' boots on the way out. And, you know, we love them all. Fat, skinny, big, tall, small, whatever, it doesn't matter. But signing a lot of autographs on the way off the track. Justin, what's it like out there, down there on the track here at Daytona?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun there, that race, but it's just unfortunate what happened, you know. I told Gardner there that I was clear, and he tried to move down, and his rear end, I guess he just lost downforce in the rear end there and spun out. But the race was a lot of fun, you know. I was having fun running there up front. Pit stops were interesting, coming out, getting back, seeing where we were going to end up there, but just a lot of fun out there, and, you know, it was a real exciting race, I thought, but, you know, it was, like I said, just unfortunate what happened there.
Well, it looked like up here in the booth, we watched the replay a couple times. It didn't look like you and Gardner were really communicating that well, because I'm sure his spotter said he was clear, but it really looked like he was waiting for you to be clear as well. He started to come down, you kept straight, and you know, it is what it is, and that's what happens. You know, were you guys actually talking on the radio? Did you have the plan? Were you communicating what was going on?
Yeah, he was just waiting for me to get clear there, and, you know, my spotter said I was clear, and I told him as soon as that happened, and then it was going into the corner there, and he just turned a little too hard, and like I said, his rear end just got out from under him, and he spun out.
Well, Justin, unfortunate incident. Thank you for joining us up here in the booth. Do not touch the topless women. They are not for you. And you can't have the beer either because you're not of age, but help yourself to all the hot dogs and pretzels that are up here. And we welcome you to stay up here, you know, for a little bit part of the race. And, you know, how was the give and take out there? That's the big thing I want to know. We've seen a lot of guys, like early on, you guys kind of single filed up, and you were being courteous of each other. But I've had a lot of spotters tell me in my ear that after like lap number 30, that all went out the window.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of patience out there. You know, a lot of guys were just running the inside. The only thing I saw was I just wish the outside wouldn't have pinched so hard with, you know, 150, 100 laps to go, because I at least thought that a lot of the wrecks were caused just by the outside pinching too hard and then having the net code spin them out or shove them into the wall or something, but that was the only problem I saw there. There was a lot of guys being patient and just running the inside. Really.
Sorry, Justin, another new lead change. Chris Scala up front in the Strickland Propane Hank Hill car, and Scala, we see Scala hung out in the back all night long. He was so far back he couldn't even see the lead pack, and here he is leading the race. What do you think about that, Justin?
Yeah, definitely these guys from the back just staying out of everything. You know, that was definitely the strategy to have tonight, and they're going to start coming up through the field here because there's a lot of guys out there with damage.
Well, I'm still waiting to get a current update on lead changes right now. We checked the lead changes about 35 laps ago, and it was up to 47. Can you believe that, Justin?
Man, that's crazy. I just can't believe how many guys were able to come up through the pack and get on that outside and actually made it work. James
Wilms in trouble in the number 28 after receiving multiple damage from multiple accidents. He now no longer has a partner running in 16th. That's going to be bad. People starting to tandem up, and Dave Swindell, who was, I thought he was behind the wall at one point, he's back up to 8th, and Big Dave, you got to watch out for the Coors Light Naked Lady.
Yeah, I still can't believe Dave's on the lead lap out there.
Ryan Hunt in the 48 down on pit road. Gardner back out on the track, running in 9th place in the number 43, and these guys are spreading out now. And, you know, we're on lap 138, Justin, and we've basically, well, pretty much lost half the field already, and green flag runs are coming.
Oh, yeah, definitely. With the field being out this strung out here, we're probably going to see a green flag run for the end here. Knock on wood, hope I didn't just jinx it, but it should be good racing from here on out.
And we got another lead change to number 24. And Wilms getting ready to come up and go a lap down. Number 24, Timpson, he's going to take first, being pushed by Dustin Lee. Dustin Lee, the number 1 alternate, a couple of guys not able to make it in tonight. We had to replace 2 drivers. Dustin Lee, one of the guys, and one of the Gardners, I'm not sure which one. Paul, let me know which one of your sons was the replacement driver. But we also have a Gardner out on the track right now, and replacement drivers with limited practice, you guys doing a good job out here tonight.
Justin was one of the replacements, Nord.
All right, so Gardner's still out there, and the other Gardner is Brandon, is that correct?
Yes, he was the one that qualified in, yes.
Yeah, and where is he running right now, or is he off? I think Brandon.
He's off the track.
Yeah, Brandon is off. So Justin Monpaw, you got one left. Keep rooting. Monpaw, say hi to the 94 people watching right now live on Nordgar TV. Monpaw Gardner out there supporting both of their sons, Justin and Brandon, both brothers. Both worked really hard these last 2 weeks to get in here. They both do get in. One qualifying his way in, and one getting in, on an alternate schedule. And Justin, the alternate, still out there right now. Brizik on the outside in the 91, making moves, being pushed by Chris Scala. And Justin, Bolton, I see what you're saying, and I've seen it all race, that the outside lane not giving the inside lane any room whatsoever at all, the drift whatsoever, because that side draft on the outside lane, without it, it's so important. Otherwise, you're backing all the way up, brother.
Yeah, you definitely need that side draft and be able to run them close to make anything happen there on the outside, but it's just real, you're taking a big risk staying out there and running them close with all that net code.
Well, we have seen at least, 2, if not 3 net codes out of the 6 caution flags. Justin, it's unfortunate. I'm sure you're disappointed in your run today. You will come back Wednesday night to run the first race here at Daytona in the B Series cars. which is the equivalent of nationwide card. And we are running the fixed series. How do you see your race going, and how bad do you want to redeem yourself Wednesday night?
You know, we're definitely always looking for that win, but a top 5 finish would be nice, especially at a late track. But I definitely want to come back here and just at least finish the race, you know. But it should be, you should see a good race Wednesday, and hopefully we'll be back and be stronger than ever.
All right, Justin, thank you very much, and you know, I appreciate you coming out and all the help that you've given us here at Nordgar TV with your real life racing experience. It's been an inspiration, honestly, dude. It's been an inspiration to all of us old farts who will probably never get to sit in a real race car, and we're living vicariously through you. And we wish you the best of luck in the upcoming Nordgar TV League seasons. Are you going to run the trucks and the B, Justin?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck in the in those 2 series, but most of all, we wish you the best of luck in the Legend Series and anything else that you do have coming up in your real life racing series. And I'm glad to have you here, man. I'm glad you found us, and I'm glad to call you a friend. So, you know, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to meet all you guys, and it's been a blast so far. So you know what? It's been a lot of fun, and I appreciate you saying that, but my crew's actually calling me back to get to the car here and try and pick up some spots.
All right, so you're going to head back out on the track right now at the 500. We'll let you go. Get down there. Put that beer down, youngin', and get back in the car and start racing.
10-4, will be.
All right, Justin Bolton heading back to the track, and I know there's another driver in there. If any admins can hear me or whatever, let's get another driver up here.
I got one for you. He's out of the race.
User was moved to
Chance Crum.
Chance Crum, one of the youngest guys out there, another guy with real life experience. As we watch the 24, Christopher Timpson battle up front with the 51 and the 91. Brizik and Lee. Timpson trying to hold on to the lead. Chance, how you doing there today, brother?
All right, not too great now, but it was a pretty good run we had going for a while.
Well, the 83 got mangled. You did a barrel roll. We saw some vomit and some Hershey squirts there. I apologize for putting that on the air, but, you know, that was a vicious hit you took there on the last caution flag.
Yeah, that was bad. It was real unfortunate. We were really fast for a while, running up front. That was actually my 3rd wreck I got involved in, and that one just took us out of it. I went flying to there.
Well, Chance, we don't normally let people under the age of 18 in our league, but I pulled a lot of strings for you because I see a lot of potential in you, brother, and I know a whole lot of you've got a whole lot of real life racing experience. Tell me, Chance, being a young gun like yourself, and first of all, tell the crowd what you do race in real life.
Well, in real life right now, I'm racing 600 mini sprints. If you don't know what those are, they're pretty much sprint cars and race on dirt. And we're looking to get into a late model in the next couple of years.
Well, let me ask you that. With all your real life experience, I'm assuming you've never run 500 miles at any track in your real life experience. You have run the iRacing simulator for a very, very long time. And does the iRacing simulator help you in your real life experience?
Yeah, it does. Last year was my first time getting in the 600. I've been racing quarter midgets forever, but it really does. It gives you a feel for the cars, and even though it's not 100% realistic by any means, as you see with like net code errors and stuff like that, it definitely does help.
This 500, I'm assuming this is the first 500 miles you've ever attempted at Daytona Speedway. Speed weeks were very, very vicious. Explain to us your experience during speed weeks up until this point here at the 500, please.
Well, I was able to qualify in the second heat race, so I sat out most of speed weeks just watching races, trying to learn, working my setup a little bit. I was getting
Hold on 1 second, Chance. We got the 91 and the 84 of Hunt moving up on the outside, trying to make a move on the leaders, and they got a head of steam coming out of turn number 4, getting ready to come through the tri-oval. But as I said, the last 2 speed weeks, you get to the front and bam, you just stop, and the Brizik not going to be able to do anything with his run there on the outside of the 24. They need more people on the outside of the 24. I'm sorry, Chance, go ahead.
I know, it's all good. I can't really tell what's going on right there right now, but I think there's, what, like 8 or 9 cars left in the lead lap?
Yeah, that's about right, but we have way more cars still out, hoping these guys will trash themselves and be able to get back up to the front.
Yeah, it's been a really fun event. I want to thank you for putting it on. I had so much fun, and I learned a lot, got a lot better. I was running up front for a while, you know, just unfortunate getting in some wrecks.
Well, see, now one of the main things is so that all you guys will get a lot of practice and have good setups to take into the Daytona 5 coming up here. What is it, the 21st or the 22nd?
Yeah, the 22nd, the iRacing 500. And that's why we did this, 2 entire weeks, so you guys could work on your setups and get up into there. Chance, are you going to be entering the iRacing 500?
Yeah, I'm going to try to, and I feel with my experience from this, I have a good shot at winning that. I won it last year, and that was really fun. But this is just so much harder to get into, and then also just the strength of field is crazy, but it's so much fun.
At last check, the strength of field was over 2,500 I rating in this race starting off. And you know what? I got to say bravo to all the people that qualified. It was a lot higher, even with the rookies, it was a lot higher than I even anticipated. So, you know, Chance, I'm sure you're disappointed, and man, take the time, take all the time you want to say hello to, you know, anybody you need to thank anybody you want to. And by the way, I would like you to take 2 seconds to slap Captain Tips in the back of the head for not answering me when I talked to him in chat. But I know he was busy down on your crew box there trying to get you back out on the track.
Yeah, he's not even home right now. He's been gone for the last 4 hours. I don't think he's watched any of this.
Well, that may explain why you wrecked. I don't know. Is Mrs. Captain Tips, was she down there trying to help you?
No, everyone's gone. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, yeah, that's no good. You got a 500 event and your whole crew just took off and took the day off. What kind of bull crap is that, man?
Yeah, I know, everyone ditched me. So did my spotter. I was running without a spotter, right? The spotter back there.
Well, Chance, you know, sorry you got wrecked out here, and, you know, it's the nature of the beast here at Daytona, and, you know, better luck next year. That's all I got to say.
Thank you very much for putting this on.
You got it, Chance. Anybody you want to thank here live on Nordgar TV with 100 viewers watching you? Go ahead and plug and promo anything you want to do. Go ahead, brother.
Well, like I said, everyone kind of ditched me, so there's not many people to thank, but I'd like to thank Clean Crawls. They hopped on board in real life for the sponsorship, so thank you for your support for that.
Oh, and Chance, I want to ask you one thing. The next televised race, do you run any real-life televised race?
No, that'd be cool, though. I'm trying to get to that.
Okay, well, the next time you do an interview with somebody on the real-life track, are you going to mention Nordgar TV?
Well, yeah, definitely.
That was the right answer, brother. That was definitely the right answer. So, you know what? You're one of the newest additions here as we see the 24 continue to lead here. Christopher Timpson, you're one of the newest additions here at Nordgar TV. You're running in our league. Are you going to run the C and B? Are you going to run the trucks and the B cars, or are you going to just specify to one?
Yeah, I'm going to try to run both. You know, during the week, of course, I got school, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to make all the races, but I'm going to try to. I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, what do you got planned before, let's go to the B series because you know, that's our major series now. What do you got planned there in the B car? As you know, we're going to be here at Daytona Wednesday night. Are you going to be out there to redeem yourself? Or are you not going to make the race? You're going to sit around and, you know, what are you going to do?
Well, since it's fixed setup, it's not going to be as much preparation time, I guess you could say. But I'm looking to redeem myself. I just want a strong finish, not... I mean, because it is a long season with points, so I just got to try to get a strong finish and stay clean and try to finish the race.
Glad to have you in the league, and you know, you're a new member. Glad to have you there, but I'll wave to you as I go by you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Chance. Thank you, Chance, and good luck to you in the rest of the season, and good luck to you out in real life, brother.
Thank you very much, and thanks to you for putting on this whole thing.
All right, Chance, very, very good, and again, you're too young. Do not touch those topless women. Close your eyes and walk on out of here. Don't look at them. You're not allowed.
Yeah, I think I'm still in the infield care center, though, so...
Oh, okay. Well, good enough there, but hope you get that head looked at. All right. Thank you very much, Chance. Rudy, Earl, man, we're still seeing a great race, still under green flag conditions. Lap 156, and Earl, man, green flag pit stop's got to be coming up soon.
Yeah, we're 3/4 of the way through the race now. They're really having trouble out there working their way lap down cars. It's starting to slow them down quite a bit. And a lot of lead changes there. Scala trying to work the outside now all by himself.
Timpson in the beer store car has been running really, really tough the whole time we've been running here. And Scala on the outside, just like you said, he's all by himself. Nobody wants to jump out with him, but he is hanging there. He's using that side draft to stay right there in the top 3.
I've seen his pit crew up on the wall, and they've been cheering him every time he goes by the start-finish line, Nord.
Well, you know, you can cheer all you want. You know, you can lead 198 of these laps, but if you don't lead lap 200, no one cares. It's just that simple.
I'm afraid they're getting ready. I think they're going to probably be making one more pit stop before the end of the race, and he should be good to go there from there on out.
And we see the plane getting ready to leave out of here. Somebody important was here, but they never came up to the booth. I don't know if they were afraid of the movies or what. I don't know what that deal is, but I invited a lot of celebrities to come out here, and every single one of them dissed me.
That's a shame. They missed out on a good time.
I will tell you what, I've had a lot of fun thus far, and I still cannot wait on lap 159 to see how this is going to end up. We got about 40 to go, 41 to go, and there's no telling who's going to win this sucker.
It's going to be a great finish. If these folks stay in the line like they're going right now, it's going to be an awesome finish. I know there aren't going to be that many cars on the lead lap, but it's still going to be a great finish.
I agree. There was a lot of bets placed early before the race to see how many cars would finish on the lead lap, but the race isn't over yet, and I severely lost. I'll just put it that way. I thought there was going to be a lot more, but hey. I am happy. We have seen one damn good race thus far. Would you guys agree?
Definitely.
Yes.
This has been probably one of the greatest things, Nord, that I can honestly sit here and say that's ever happened to the iRacing community. To pulling these people together, you've taught these folks how to race around each other. Every one of them out here are indebted to you. You know, owe you a thank you for what you've done, what you've put on here, the time and the hours put in here by you and Earl and all the admins. And it's just.
And here we go, amazing. Green flag pit stops. Ryan Newman in the number 12 coming down for green flag pit stops all by himself. No, he's not. And he's been working with Robert Cheney. Green flag pit stops. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen.
7 cars left on the lead lap, 18 left on the track. Like you said, it's still anybody's race.
It is still anybody's race, and what is going to happen now that green flag pit stops have begun? Lap 161, the 12 and the 26. Right sides only for both, 2 cans of gas, and they're going to get off a pit road without a hitch, and they're going to hook back up and try to get back to the front, and they should have enough gas to get to the end, so they're not going to stop again, and here we go. Oh, the 24 spins coming through pit road. Oh no, the beer store car. Oh shit, that's going to be bad news. Apologize, FCC censors, F you. It happened. I said it and I did it. But the 24 spins around, but luckily enough, guys, he spinned around and made it right to his pit stall. Red Bull down. Rob Malone down as well, and they're gonna have a, oh man. I love this. I live for this, guys. This is what I love to watch.
That was very costly for him after leading all those laps. So costly. But those are the types of mistakes we've seen here. You know, just not really stupid mistakes, just an error in their judgment.
Just in, guys. 24 has been black flag for pit entry.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. I can totally see that. He is going to receive a black flag. Woohoo! That's going to be bad for the number 24 of Christopher Timpson in the beer store machine, spinning through their unsafe pit entry, and he's going to receive a black flag. He's going to have to serve it under green, and I am sure he is not happy. Happy.
Chris have a 9-second lead.
Happy. Dustin out front in the 51.
Left your channel.
Green flag pit stops continue here at Nordtona. And he's going to elect to wait another lap. He's got 3 laps to serve that before he, unless they're going to clear it.
Well, they had a 9-second until they pit.
I don't believe they're going to clear that. That was actually issued.
By iRacing?
No, by an admin. Unsafe pit entry.
Well, if admins are listening, if he didn't speed and he didn't hurt anything, it shouldn't be a flag. Well, maybe it should be. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I was going to review that and see what the whole deal was with that.
Back up to the front. Chris Scala, your leader now, but Scala way off the pace. No one to draft with. Strickland Propane, number 5. NASCAR would be a unsafe pit entry. You can't spin coming down. So that black flag was definitely well issued. That sucks. That sucks. After all this time, you know, to mess it up. But you know what? These are the first green flag stops we've really seen. We've really seen under green flag conditions. And as you can take a look at the sky right now, guys, we got weather rolling in. This may also be a concern with the drivers.
Nord, that probably would he would have had his own penalty on that one. He hit pit road just a little bit too fast. That 55-mile-an-hour speed limit on pit road catches a lot of people. He was doing about 10 miles an hour over that.
All right. Well, if iRacing caught him, then you know, there's nothing to argue about. But our leader right now is Robert Cheney in the 26. All right, well, I don't know who else we have down in the, are there any drivers out of the infield care center that we can talk to here shortly? Because I'm going to go get you guys, I see our bucket is empty. I'm going to go get you guys some more Nordweisers. and come back and, well, we got 3 women in here, and you know what? Why have 3 women when you can have 6? I'm going to go grab 3 more. I'll be right back.
I want a redhead this time.
All right, the broadcast on you guys. I'll be back up with some topless chicks here in just a second, and I'll bring some food too.
We're ready. Earl, he still has not served that black flag, and I hope he knows that if he doesn't clear that in 4 laps, that he's DQ'd.
Yeah, I don't think he's paying attention to how many laps he's done.
I think he's on lap 3 right now. It has not been cleared by anybody, so. Unless he's still in negotiations with the admin, but I don't foresee that.
If he stays out, he's hurting himself.
Yeah, he's the last one on the lead lap right now, in 7th place. And we got Dave Swindell. He's in 8th place, 1 lap down. He's the first car to lap down. If a caution would come out, he would get his lap back. He'd be back on the lead lap again.
He's probably begging for that caution.
I'm sure he is. Oh, looks like maybe Chris might be gonna. Nope. I was thinking maybe he was going to do his pit stop.
User left your channel.
Dang. Maybe that's
surprised that 24 is out there.
Yeah. And we're showing Jason Brzick in the lead right now. Chris Scala, and he's not far behind him. Dustin Lee's right there. Ryan Newman running in 5th, and Kevin Linden in 6th. Some awesome racing still going on between that top 4 up there.
Yeah, now let's see if 51 and 5 can save their stuff and make it to the end there. They just need to take advantage of when the 91 and the Robert Cheney are swapping there. They'll get so much more. See, if you look right there, they're gaining on good.
Yeah. I'm really impressed with these guys. These, you know, to come from where they have come in the back, clear back, they were, like Nord said, literally a mile behind the leaders. And to come as far as they have, to come up through this field, avoid all the wrecks, and keep all their machines clean, all the fenders straight, do their pit stops good, no black flags, and to be where they're at right now, this is just awesome. Very proud of these guys. They're all on the radio trying to make deals, trying to see if they can't work out a deal, maybe do some pit strategy here, and maybe all 4 of them might pit together. That would be, that could make a great race out of the 4 of them.
The 51's really in, and 91.
All right, guys, I'm back, and to bring you a special surprise, I've flown these Rockets in from Las Vegas. They all stand 6'5". They're all wearing pasties. They're all glittered up. So enjoy the view, brothers.
Merry Christmas.
All right. So what do we got going on here? The 26 still out. He's still in front, and if he's black flagged, his laps are no longer counting anymore, and I'm about to DQ him.
Yeah. I don't know what the deal was. I thought maybe he might have worked out a deal.
Hey, before we do anything drastic, let's get one of the admins down here. Let's get Sam Wilski down here. Bring him, drag him down here right now.
Well, bring Jordan. He ain't made it in here yet.
And yeah, we also need Jordan and maybe one of the other drivers as well. Sam Wilski.
Yes.
Sam Wilski, you black flagged the 26 for unsafe pit entry. His laps are probably not counting anymore. He's still out there right now. What's the word?
Well, it was green flag pit stops, and he spun into pit road, and it was of his own doing, and so the black flag was given. I can't believe he hasn't even been disqualified yet if he's still out running.
Well, I need an official word right now, whether to DQ him or just to go ahead and clear it, but he's absolutely refusing to come in, and that's a no-no.
Well, after discussion here, what do we want to do? If he hasn't pitted to clear his black flag, are we going to go ahead and DQ him?
Well, it's one or the other. It's DQ or it's either DQ or clear. He didn't cause an accident. However, you know,
he was facing backwards in the pits.
He was pacing backwards in the pits?
No, facing backwards.
Facing backwards.
Well, he spun out, but still, no accident caused. But my question to you is was he speeding coming down pit road? It's the 24, not the 26. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was looking. I'm like, how's the 26 still up in the top?
I'm sorry, I've been drinking. It's a number 24 who the beer stole. My bad. Jesus, I almost freaking...
Sam, I caught him entering the pits at about 10 mile an hour over the speed limit when he crossed the line.
Well, then I had to have to go ahead and say a DQ because we gave him a black for unsafe pit entry, first of all, and then if he was also speeding, I see no reason why we should have to clear that. And I feel he should be DQ'd.
We need an official word, and it's a 24, not the 26.
All right. Good thing I'm not going to do the wrong car now.
But no, that's the thing. Is it 24? Yeah, the 24 did nothing wrong.
You mean 26 did nothing
yeah,
wrong?
Exactly. And I can't figure.
Got to get our numbers straight here. How many fingers am I holding up?
All right, admin vote, guys. DQ or clear.
Let's ask chat right now. We have 93 people in chat right now. 93. Let's ask the chat. What do they want? Chat. Chat. Everybody out in there. And we're talking about the number 24, correct?
24. Yes.
All right. The number 24 who was issued a black flag. He's still out there running. His laps aren't counting anymore, but he is scored in. What position is he scored in? He's
seventh.
Did he or did he not come in? Well, let's ask him. Let's go live and ask him right now. Number 24, did you or did you not serve your green flag, black flag stop? Answer me now, please.
Yep, it's all served.
There you go. He served it.
All right, then we let him go.
Go ahead, Jason. Justin.
All right, there we go. All right, so everything's all settled, and we almost freaking destroyed somebody's race for being too drunk up here in the booth.
Something must be going on, because I don't know, whatever.
Sorry, we had you mixed up with somebody else, and we wanted to make sure, so keep running out there. Just keep going, keep going. All right.
Yeah, Christopher, you'd have been DQ'd after about 5 laps if you hadn't served it.
It's actually 3 laps. I hate to tell the drivers, but it's 3 laps. Read the rules. NASCAR rules, anyway. 3 laps, they stop counting your flag. What driver do we have in here right now? Is that Big Dave Swindell?
He's still on the track.
Okay. Who do we have out in who do we have in chat right now?
We've got Jordan.
I don't think we have any drivers in
Oh,
here.
okay. So we got Jordan, we got Sam. Thank you, Sam, for that clarification, and I'm glad we figured that out because because you know, we don't want to make any mistakes here at all. We've made we've made a couple of mistakes, and we don't want to make any here in the 500 right now. But let's go right now on board with our leader. Focus on the leader right now, and the leader right now is Dustin Lee in the number 51, being pushed by the number 5 of Chris Scala. Jordan, thank you for joining us. Jordan Malish here, aka Racer 0940, joining us up here in chat. One of the Nordgar TV admins that's been down on the track for the entire race. Jordan, thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me.
Jordan, what do you think of this race so far? Been exciting, mediocre, or bad?
I mean, it started out pretty exciting. Very few cautions. That's always good. But it's kind of split up the field there. There's lost cautions. You got maybe one group of cars that are all together. Everybody else is kind of spread out.
User left your channel.
Well, you do know that we're on lap 181. We got 19 to go.
Starting to wind down.
Yeah, it's starting to wind down. We got 19 to go, and another caution could come out. And man, what a race we've seen so far. I'm very, very impressed with these drivers.
Oh yeah, it started out exciting. It's kind of taken a turn for the mediocre, but I mean, no doubt it's been an exciting race.
Well, it is Daytona, and Lee out front being pushed by Scala. Lee, a alternate driver, getting in here by the hair
User
of his
joined your channel.
chinny chin chin, and he's out there leading it right now.
It's good to see a couple of league members out there. It's actually great to see a couple of league members out there, especially out front.
7 cars on the lead lap. We tried to make this as real as NASCAR could be, but 7 cars out on the lead lap, not that real.
Well, you know, we're dealing with iRacing here.
Well, yeah, we are dealing with iRacing, and we've seen at least 2, if not 3, 2 definite. Oh, and Lee into the wall! Lee gets into the wall. The number 51 scrapes the wall coming out of coming into turn 3 through the trial, but he's able to gain it to get back behind the number 5 of Chris Scala right here.
Yeah, it looks like Brizik and Shaney there is spread out quite a bit. I don't know if they're trying to help each other or what's going on there, but because Shaney is away from Brizik.
Jordan, you've been down on the track.
He's collecting them up.
Sorry, Earl. My bad. Jordan, you've been down on the track. You've been adminning most of this race. You've been behind the scenes for most of Speed Weeks. Down on the track, being the admin, what have you seen down there so far in this race?
Well, I mean, you kind of see just about everything you normally do, but not from behind the steering wheel. You kind of see more of a air view, I guess you could say. See everything about different angles. See the wrecks from not the driver's view. I'm not included in the wrecks. I guess there's a difference for you.
Well, have you been seeing the drivers give and take a lot, or have you been seeing a lot of rough driving?
I think it started out, and it's still going on pretty decent now. They've all been taking their time. I haven't seen a whole lot of risky moves, especially near the first couple hundred there. I didn't see anything really risky.
Well, I'm worried about the leaders right now. I'm worried they're not going to have enough gas to get to the end. Is there any word whether Scala and Lee can make it to the end on gas? Lap 173, can they make it another 27 laps? Or are they going to be short?
That's hard to say because I actually don't remember where these two pit. I know a lot of the guys pit a few laps ago. You just said 170 though, so I'm not really sure. I mean, anything could happen here. It depends heavily on how much they took.
Well, hopefully they got both cans in there. They're going to need them both. But according to my calculations, and Lee and Scala there, the 51 and the 5, they're going to be short, according to my calculations. I may be wrong, but I've been watching these guys run and tough and trying to get away. Scala and Lee, they stayed toward the back. I mean, almost out of sight of the lead pack for so long. And once again, it just shows that if you stay way the hell back,
left your channel.
you're going to be there.
User was moved out of your channel.
You're going to be there at the end.
Oh yeah. Just avoiding all those wrecks. I mean, they've done a good job staying out of everybody's way, keeping people out of their way. It's unfortunate that Swindell was caught up in a wreck, because I'm sure, pretty daggone sure, he would have been up there with them.
Well, I talked to Scala before the race started, and he said he wasn't nervous at all, that he had a plan. Scala getting into the race early on in speed weeks, and you know, to not be nervous in a race like this takes a good set of nerves, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah.
Well, I talked to Chris, and he said him and Dustin are on fuel. They should make it.
They should make it. So the front two do have enough to get to the end.
Yes.
Wow, that's great.
That is great for them, but if the caution flag does come out again, that'll be a game changer. Robert Cheney in the 26. He is in 3rd position, and he's being pushed down by the pace.
They just about looks like
yeah, Brizik
right now.
Brizik
They
there,
caught up.
91.
About a second behind, but they're starting to catch them again.
Top 4 right there all together, and everybody else hoping and praying for a caution flag to come out. And you know, I got to tell you, we've seen a lot of cautions during speed weeks. We've only seen 6 so far here tonight in this 200-lap race. You know, you admins and me myself, we caught a lot of flack about how we qualified for this race, and I got to tell you right now, this is the best race I've seen in 2 weeks. What do you guys think?
Oh, absolutely. Last week, I mean, getting an era down to the best of the best is, you can definitely tell the difference. Very few cautions, which is admirable on this service.
It's not easy to run out there, and it's especially not easy as we see Scala on the outside and lead teammates there. So is Brizik. He's one of those teammates, but he's going to have to resort to a non-teammate of Robert Cheney there, 26, to try to keep him out right now. You know what? We need a word on how many lead changes we have so far, and that is actually being calculated by Zyko / Zach Arvin there. Arvin, if you can hear me, how many lead changes are we up to now, brother? I would love to know that statistic as everybody going by. James Wilms had a rough race here at Daytona. He's been involved in about 2 wrecks, received a lot of front end damage. His crew did a good job getting it fixed up, but Brizik back out to the front.
Nord, I have James Wilms here if you'd like to talk to him about his race.
Right there. James Wilms out there out there on the track still running around.
You literally cut that one,
How's it going, brother?
I kinda go high.
Just gonna be finishing this race, that's all.
Well, what have you seen throughout the course of this 500-miler?
A lot of good hard racing up until that big wreck there up front with Sable. Other than that, it was pretty good.
James, what number you're running, brother? So I can find
28.
You. 28, so I can find you quick. There you are. All right, in race recorder right now, live down on the track, running in 15th position. James, early on in the race, you elected to go to stay up front. You led a couple of laps up here. You got involved in a couple of unfortunate incidents. You know, what would you have done different here running in 15th? What would you have done different from the other race?
I don't think I would have changed anything different, honestly. I wanted to be up there in the front with everybody. I wanted to be in that pack. It was probably a mistake. A couple of the other teammates that we had planned on working with when we got to each other, they did hang out in the back. and they're actually leading right now. I don't regret my decision. I wanted that adrenaline, that excitement. I did pay for it, but all in all, it was still fun. It was a good time.
People in chat right now blaming the Pepsi side, and people in chat, I want to smack around because I like Pepsi now. But,
good man.
Don't wobble your car, James. Stop it. You're scaring me. Don't bring out the caution flag, James. You know.
I'm not trying to cut you off. Sam, go ahead and let him know what.
All right, we had 3 admins review the 24. He never did come in for serving the black flag.
I didn't think so either.
So he lied to me? Is that what he's saying?
He lied as well as exploited a glitch in iRacing.
Okay, well if that's the case, you are now officially banned from Nordgar TV forever! So, haha, fuck you. That's it.
So, DQ.
Yeah, absolutely, DQ.
And it is done.
That is the number 24 of Christopher Timpson. Will never be welcome back in Nordgar TV racing ever again for lying and exploiting a glitch, which is a bannable offense, and I am sure that people will nail him on that as well. Why are people going to sit there and lie to me? That's a spit in my face. For all the effort that you guys have put on to make this event happen. But I'm sure he's yelling right now, and I don't care.
Yeah.
You're a liar. Plain and simple, you're a liar. It's been reviewed by about 6 different people. You did not come in. You used a glitch, and a glitch will get you banned forever. Plain and simple. So, Christopher Timpson, bye-bye, and good luck in your iRacing career all 3 days that are left. Have fun.
5 laps to go. It's time by.
5 laps to go. 5 laps to go.
Scala in the lead.
Scala, yeah, the number 5 still in the lead right now. Where is he? There he is, being pushed by Dustin Lee. And I told you guys, I told all the drivers that they were being watched, and it took us 20-some laps to catch him, but he's been caught. So he can argue, yell, and scream, and be a troll all he wants, but he's banned for life.
Well, he's still out here helping the 8th place guy, though.
No, I don't care what he was doing. If you use a glitch, and I'll be sure to personally send in the glitch, you guys are going to have to give me the lap that he glitched it on. But that's not allowed, plain and simple.
91 getting a decent run there, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Nope, it's not going to be enough because we got a race up front. Lee, Scala, and the 26 and the 91 of Brizik. And you know what? Don't count out the 12 of Ryan Newman right there. And Hunt is going to try to push him in the lead. Hunt many laps down. And I hope you admins are right before I announce all that stuff. I really hope you're right. I have all my faith in you, but you know, I hope you're right because I'm going to take the ball on the BS if that is the case. But glitching not allowed, and lying to me, well, you just made my hate this, and I will destroy it.
Say 3rd and 4th dropping back pretty far.
Yeah, they are dropping back pretty far. Dustin Lee and the 5 switching it up. 24 didn't do anything wrong. We had the 26. We had it mixed up with the 26. And the admins have reviewed the tape. It was the number 26 of Christopher Timpson. And let me say that again.
Christopher Timpson
24.
in the 24 used a glitch and lied to Nordgar. So send your what do you call it? Your protest accordingly. 24 did nothing wrong, or 26, or I don't know.
26 did nothing wrong.
26 did.
I can't even get it right. I don't. We'll figure it out after the race is over.
2 to go.
2 guys, yeah, we got one to go. One to go, white flag.
One to go coming this time.
White flag this time by Lee out front. Scala in second, running up front, the 51 and the 5. Gonna battle it out to the 500. Oh, Scala does get loose, but Dustin Lee's still gonna need help.
Shaney coming heavy, coming fast.
Lock Scala.
Dustin Lee out front. Here comes Scala, but the outside lane making moves, and they go to the inside. That is a 26. Oh my mama! That is Robert Cheney taking over the lead. Brizik on the outside. They touch coming down the back stretch, coming through 3 and 4. What the hell's gonna happen? Oh man! 3, 1, 4. Oh, they spin! They spin it! Oh, Dustin Lee's gonna take the checkered flag and win the race. Scala in second. Oh my! Holy hell! Oh, what a finish! Oh my God! Wow!
Wow.
Dustin Lee, alternate driver number 1, comes home with the checkered flag. He had his bags packed. He was ready for the airport. He takes the checkered flag at the Nordtona 500 and wins the race. Oh my, let's take a look at that last race.